here. It is the Blood Moon Guard. Okay, so I rolled a 2 for our recap, which is Jacob, who is playing our one of our half-orc monster killers, Greg Hardfist.
Yeah, so last time we... do you want me to give a 30-second blurb?
Yeah.
Like kind of like...
Or less.
All right, yeah, so...
2 seconds is great, 10, whatever.
I got you. Yeah, so we decided our entry plan for this castle in the clouds where cloud giants were said to be. And we're taking this... It was like the blimp thing, the blimp boat thing. We were taking it there, and... I forgot your character's name. Desiree scouted it out for us, and we figured out where we could land it.
Yes.
So we landed it.
It's canon now. Desiree, I'm gonna bypass my roll. I'm gonna disregard my roll. I'm gonna say you're next. We got Couch here who's playing Desire, aka
Desiree.
aka Desiree.
So hey guys, I'm Desiree. We was just like going to a floating castle and everything. It was like really big. But we got to the floating castle from the blimp that was using elementals to power it. We got there, went down to the kitchen, through a chimney, put out the fire, then lit the fire again, hid through the smoke, then we went through a hallway, got attacked, and then a cloud giant came and said, "Hey, why are you in my castle?" And we went, "I don't know, we're here." And then we went up to a war room, and there's like 6 of them and a drunk one, and it's the big guys, Blagofkus, and now we're here and we're confused. Because they were peaceful, but we were here to kill them.
All right, I rolled a 3 next. Thank you for that. John, playing Rassitar.
Yep, so we got into the castle, snuck past some ogres, immediately ran into a fireball, which summoned the ogres and another elemental to attack us. Des blew a cool line on the wrong sky giant, who then proceeded to escort us to their chambers, because we told him we had news of the Oracle, and he wanted to hear that.
Yeah, okay. So you did legitimize your presence in at least in verbal form. All right, thank you. I rolled a 4 next, which takes us over to Kaijango, who is playing Aska.
We also sort of enlisted the help of one of the dragon cultists to help fly the ship, who's currently sequestered on board. Hopefully hasn't been torn apart by angry elementals yet. Roasted Rassitar. Yeah.
All right, thanks. All right, takes us next to Tristan, who is playing Fenrir. Anything you want to add?
Can't think of anything.
All right.
We came in through a chimney. That was fun. And then we're all like, cool, sneaky. And then Rassitar like landed on everyone.
He slipped. Yeah.
All fun and games.
All right. Yeah, I think your fall would have been fine, but it's when Gregiga landed on you with this heavy armor and buffered him from the fall that you took 1 bludgeoning, I think is kind of what happened last time. And last but not least, Dusk, who is playing Sigrun.
Right. So all the things that they all said, with the addition that we're I guess sort of okay at stealthing, but we're really great at setting off traps that summon things to kill us. That was a lot of fun.
I remember Aska's like, what kind of asshole sets up traps in his own house?
Right?
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, I have very little to add because there's quite a lot of backstory that's kind of built out to this point, but I don't think we need a recap because I think we're all privy to what the overall issue is here, is that the giants are just disregarding their otherwise very lawful organization called the Ordning. And you're not sure what Blagofkus is up to, but you now have audience with him because you are in the large feasting chambers of Skyreach Castle 2.0. So I'm going to bring you onto a map here. Give it a minute because this is a big ass map. I'll get us centered here in just a second. Boom. Y'all see yourselves on the map?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Oh boy. I'm going to reset my page because as soon as I brought you guys onto this page, my audio started messing up again. So I'm going to see if I can reset. See if we can fix this week because last week I was having the same problem with audio. So, can you all see and hear what's going on? Do you have any audio or not?
I have
I
audio.
do.
Yep.
Roll
I
20
hear
ambience.
music. I
Yeah.
see people. It's great.
Okay,
The
excellent.
music is really stuttery for me, but it's there.
Oh, it's starting and stopping? Anybody else noticing that too?
Nope.
Fine for me.
Yeah, it's actually decent for me for once.
I can just
And
turn it down. It's okay.
Maybe it's
no
a,
lag.
maybe it's a Zimmerman thing. All right. So the last thing that happened was you came into this chamber. You kind of had a view of what you see in this room, and Blagothka sitting on that throne on the northern side, on the northern wall, drinking heavily, asked in a loud, booming, clear voice, speaking in common, who has come here with word from the oracle. And I believe Aska had the last line, but we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up here. So tell me, all eyes have turned to you. What would you like to do?
Aska takes a couple steps forward and he says, "We are the Blood Moon Guard. We were sent from word of the Oracle to inquire about how to repair the ordning. We also made contact with your son, who had a very interesting story to tell about you. His ghost remains in the Oracle's chamber."
All right. Anyone else saying anything in this moment, or are you letting Aska speak up front?
Nope. Let Nazca speak.
All right.
I was. Is there any way I could observe the reactions of the people in the war room?
Yeah, I
as
wanna do the
Aska's
same.
saying these things.
Well, yeah. The first thing that happens is that there's a moment of complete silence as the three giants at the table and the one flanking you, who you've known now is named Karuk. There's a very tense 3 or 4 seconds before a very large flagon flies across the war table at you, Aska. I'd like for you to make a dexterity saving throw as alcohol falling out of a half-full flagon kind of splashes across the war table as this oversized flagon flies towards you. 14. All right. So you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing hits you. It's not a weapon. It's just an insult. And you're splashed with ale. So is Alvin standing right behind you, Rassitar to your left, and a little bit farther behind you, Desire to the right.
Nah.
And Blagothka stands up as it was flying through the air. He stood up and stumbles down a stair, catches himself on the railing, and looks over his right shoulder. It's to the left of you, over at this smashed and broken bit of artwork that you see on the floor. The 3 giants that were in their seats push their chairs back and stand up. What would you like to do?
I just have a question for you about the lighting in the room. Is the entire room lit up or not? Because I only see half of the room.
There's light coming from these lit braziers. There's a
Okay.
candle in the center of the table.
Okay.
But this appears as a room as though people who have dark vision are essentially using superior eyesight.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because I didn't see it walk out of this. I'm like, okay.
Even though they all kind of stood up super quick, Aska's going to very calmly press to digitation the ale off of his clothes, and then he'll speak still to Blagothka, sort of ignoring the others in the room. "We were sent here with an expectation that you were some sort of bloodthirsty, cold-hearted murderer, but it seems that that's not the case, and I see no reason why we can't have a discussion like civilized people."
Make a persuasion check. Sounds like it's being persuasive, right?
Yeah. Fuck's sake. +7 for nothing. For nothing.
You get the sense that perhaps he doesn't hear you. It's hard to tell because he doesn't seem to really respond. He's obviously struggling just to keep his balance up there. And he is absolutely fixated on the floor to the right of him.
I'll kind of speak up a little bit.
Maul
Is that him?
steps forward. You met Maul. He was actually the first storm giant that Desire, I think, inadvertently referred to as Blagothka. Something about children, I think was the statement that was said. Maul takes just a half a step forward, and as he does, he closes this book on that table and casts an eye over to the other two, who also turn their parchment and maps over and put their hand down on top of it and sort of leans forward as he says to you, Aska, what is it exactly that you are accusing Blagothkas of? And you can hear
No accusations.
mumbling something in the background. You just hear him mumbling. It's kind of mindless. Not really talking to you, but he's almost like making a vocal affirmation that he hears you, but he's not really able to respond or reply.
I'm addressing Maul now. No accusations. Like I said, we spoke with the Oracle. We had an encounter with someone I believe you all are familiar with, Zephyros, who, even though out of his sorts, told us that we were destined to repair the Ordning. And in our pursuits, we found our way to the Oracle's chamber. We asked them a few questions. The Oracle pointed us here. When we were leaving, we were assaulted by a spirit who claimed to be, and I'll say this a little bit quieter so that Blagothkas doesn't hear, who claimed to be Igaron, who said that he was murdered in cold blood by his father and that we were to go avenge him. I don't hold much faith in ghosts. They don't belong here. Death can be traumatizing and can twist memories. But this is where our search has led us.
Maul gets uncomfortably close to you, Greg, just kind of like pushing and almost ignoring your space as his kneecap basically like bumps you in the forehead. These things are so huge. They are impossibly big. And he looks across you at Aska, who's really not even cleaned yourself up after getting, insulted by, hit with a flagon of ale. And he says, what do you know of ghosts? What do you know of purpose? What do you know of loyalty?
It's a lot of questions. Do we have time to sit down for me to answer all of those?
What do you know of him to ask those questions?
You speak of ghosts not belonging. Spirits having no place.
On this plane, my friend.
You speak of a father and son and loyalty as though you have raised one yourself. Just wondering if you have any wisdom for this table, or if we should escort you out.
I don't know if we had wisdom, but we had questions.
Blagothix is
Is it not known that the
compromised.
Ordning has been shattered and we are in a room of giants who are acting civilized even though their whole ruling society is in pieces?
It's not in pieces. Power is simply up for the taking.
Well, why? This affects everything and everyone here, everyone in this land.
Land that does not belong to the small folk. Land that will soon be reclaimed by those who fly above it.
So you want the land as well as the sky? That's a lot of claiming.
Any more questions? He turns and the other two sort of take a step forward. You can see they're wielding weapons.
Are all cloud giants under the same cause? Zephyros does not seem to be of the same will as everyone in this room.
The female...
Zephyros, the father of Blagophius, over there on the throne.
The female steps forward. She says, "He's a crazy old man. I know
Why do you
him.
respect for elders?
I know him quite well.
Well,
He's
perhaps-
gone around the bend.
And I suppose your leader stumbling down the stairs is not, but I see our efforts are wasted. And I'll
Might
look
I
around as
ask?
if to go to leave, but I'm going to look for a small object that I can pick up stealthily.
As you turn around, the third cloud giant steps forward. A little uncomfortably close to you, Fenrir.
Might I ask? You all seem to be asking a lot of questions. Why does Blagophius not speak for himself?
Blagothkus is mourning. He's not lost one, but two. And as he says this, Maul, next to Greg, gives him a shh. And they sort of look at each other for a second.
2. Interesting.
What are you doing, Aska?
I'm looking for a small object that I can pick up.
Make an investigation check.
There's always that flagon.
I know that I'll say out loud to all of them again and look at each one of them. I know that we might be ignorant and you might think of us as small folk, but we are here. We understand where we are at, and we are eager to learn the truth.
Maul kind of exhales heavily. Well, you weren't invited. Not
We
sure
were sent by the Oracle.
how exactly you gained access, but I have a feeling the fact that you weren't escorted here by our resident doorman, that you came in forcefully. And he nods at what you think is you, First Desire, but then you realize Kuruk behind you has opened the door to the entry room to the south of you, how you entered a moment ago. He clears his throat. You find those things about you, Aska. Bits of rubble, little bits of rock, some pieces of charcoal next to the brazier.
I'll
Other
take
than
a piece
that,
of
there's,
charcoal.
yeah. Other than that, there's not a lot right next to you.
You said there were 2.
Are you speaking? Who are you speaking to? There, Sigrun?
Which one of them mentioned the second?
Guy on the
No.
right. Guy on the right.
Him.
Yeah. Before
said
he was
there were
before he
two.
was shut up by Maul.
You said there were 2. That's hard news indeed. Who's the name of the other, so we may mourn with you?
He casts eyes nervously at Maul and the female behind him. Maul shakes his head no. The female, her eyes dart to the wall at the northeast corner.
I understand that you don't have a lot of reason to trust us. You don't know us. but I will tell you, my people, while not your size, no, we are loyal to clan and to family. And so I know what it is to lose those sorts of things, and how serious it is and what it means. So we're not here to mock you. We're not here to make your lives difficult. As my friend here has said, we were sent. So
Blagothka stumbles down the steps, and he rights himself on the back chair. And his eyes are down. And he pushes the little bit of parchment that was here on the table. Kind of shoves it off to the side, and it lands on the floor. And he says, I will claim what is rightfully mine. No one will stand in my way.
And yours.
To rule all of giant kind, and consequently, all small folk. He fumbles around as though he's looking for another flagon of ale to drink. Not finding one on the table, he turns frustratedly, walks back up to his throne. Fiddles around.
The oracle tell you that.
Fiddles around and he finds himself an mostly empty bottle, and he picks it up.
I'm not the best insight, but I'm going to do this anyway. Just looking around at the expressions of the giants here, are there any of them that seem to be disgusted with him?
Roll an insight check.
Okay. It's not my best stat, but... Oh, 16. I don't know why that was an advantage.
No, in fact, when he was speaking, none of them turned their gaze from you.
Okay.
They seem to be quite focused and quite sober.
This is Maul right next to Greg, right?
Yes, Greg, that is Maul.
I'll kind of quietly talk to him, just so hopefully only he can hear me. But I'll be like, "Is this what you actually want? A drunkard like him to rule over you guys? You think that that's going to be correct for giant kind and small folk?"
You being persuasive, intimidating, trying to be charming. What are you going for here?
Persuasive.
All right, roll persuasion.
Can you make a busting balls check, please?
Maul begins to push you around the brazier. Greg, are you resisting?
Yeah.
Make an athletics check.
Put in the fire, bro.
Or dex, but I have a feeling your strength is probably a little bit better. So as he attempts to just kind of push you, you dig in and you hold your ground. He says, you do not have audience. If you wish to speak to Blagothkus, I strongly recommend you wait until he is sober.
And when is that normally?
When he runs out of ale, or perhaps when we return to Parnast.
I can make him sober. I want to see the reaction when I say that.
Karuk? Back behind you? He was kind of looking like he was going to lead Desire out by the hand, but then he kind of puts his hand down and he looks up at Maul. Maul says, by divine means? He's a bit bigger,
by the will of
I
nature?
believe. Have you ever tried to sober a giant?
Not a giant, no.
Go ahead, Small.
But by the will of nature.
You're welcome to try. He stands
Kind of look to the others like,
Yeah, they kind of back up and they make a little path for you on the left side of the banquet hall, Rastatar.
Sigrun will accompany him.
Maul puts his hand out to stop you. No. If he wants to help Blagothkus, he can help Blagothkus on his own. He's a big little... What is he? Ogre? You got a little ogre blood? What is that? No.
I am a half-orc.
Orc blood.
Alright, speaking of move.
While I'm approaching, I kind of want to get a good feel for this room. See what all is over here.
How's your vision?
From right here, I can see pretty much the whole room except for like this corner.
Okay. The air elemental myrmidon seems to be standing sentinel. It's just waiting for a command, perhaps, just kind of floating there. It watches you as you approach. You've seen the picture behind, here on the wall. S. Carlotta. As you get closer, you see what is remaining of a tattered and torn bit of artwork that is completely defaced. Blagothkus is currently finishing the end of a large bottle of elvish wine.
Okay, as he's finishing that, I will stand here and reach a hand out. And I will attempt... Scroll down, do the thing.
All right.
To remove poison from him.
All right. So as the spell completes this level 2 abjuration, I believe it's abjuration, right?
Abjuration, yeah.
You feel like there's a lot of toxins in this guy's bloodstream right now. He is heavily poisoned. With the drink, I'm going to need for you to make a wisdom saving throw, since you're a wisdom caster, so you can add your proficiency.
Now,
You have anything?
Why?
really wish I
You have anything that'll give you advantage on this attempt?
can use my inspiration.
So well.
It's up to you.
18.
There you go.
That's a little better.
Yeah.
All right. As you attempt first, you feel like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to do this, and you draw upon the power that's been bestowed upon you as a fairly decent healer of cleansing this creature of what is affecting its brain. And a moment later, as he finishes the bottle and he sets it down, he looks down at you and he sort of rubs his shin. And he leans in and he says, I couldn't see you clearly, little one. Why do you curse me in this way?
Because things like this should be faced with a clear head. The answers you're looking for won't be found in the bottom of a bottle.
He looks through it at you, sets it down. Where will I find it then?
I do not have a clear answer for you.
So you have nothing for me but misery.
We bring news.
And clarity.
He walks past you and he steps down. He holds his hand out. He says, Faina, pick that up, would you? She looks down at the parchment and she obliges. Puts the parchment back onto the table. They all take their chairs. He turns to you, Rastatar, and he says, you may join your friends. I'll listen to what you have to say.
Let's go.
Right.
I'll
suppose this.
I'll levitate Asuka up and then just kind of shove him in the direction of the table. and then slowly bring him down so he lands on the table.
All right.
So he could be eye level.
All right, I'll give advantage to any kind of skill check he needs to use for the next couple of minutes here, just for the impressive stature.
For dramatic effect.
Yeah, for dramatic effect.
Aska,
Advantage for theater.
Aska, I know you know a great deal about these mounters, and you're an excellent speaker, and I know you'll do well. And I give him an inspiration.
Ooh, well, you guys are stacking the deck here. All right,
Yep.
all right. What do you say, Aska?
Tired of the low rolls.
When I land on the table, I'll just be addressing Blagothicus. I say, a couple of months ago, we were picked up by a rather eccentric cloud giant by the name of Zephyros. There, he went back and forth between communing with spirits and being attacked by dragons. But during our time there, he told us that those of us here were fated to repair the ordning. He told us that didn't necessarily mean restoring the old ruler, but just putting things back in their place, establishing order once more so that giants roaming the countryside of various descent would no longer be terrorizing pockets of civilization. We followed that trail after leaving the company of Zephyros and eventually made our way to the Oracle. We spoke with the Oracle. We got a few answers on things that we were looking for, such as who killed Queen Neri, where Hecaton might be located. And instead we were pointed toward you, here in Parnast. When we were leaving the company of the Oracle, we were, well, accosted by a rather angry spirit. A spirit of one who claimed to be named Igaron, who made you out to be the worst giant who had ever lived. Coming here, I see now that that was a bit of a misunderstanding, or him trying to get us angry, because to be perfectly honest, he sent us here with the intention to avenge his death. But seeing as we're speaking now, it doesn't seem necessary. We're seeking answers, how to put the ordning back in some semblance of order, how to put things back so lives aren't lost.
The giants all meet eyes across the table. You get the sense that your story is confirmed just by their exchange of looks. No one seems surprised about Igaron's death, but it's when you mention that a ghost of Igaron appears that Blagothicus's face changes. And he says, "You saw him in spectral form."
I did. Most of us did, save the
Indeed.
two who joined us recently.
The one that took away your drunkenness is wearing a memento.
He steps away from the table and he walks right next to this air elemental Myrmidon. He turns his back to you. He stares at this picture of Escarlata. Maul leans forward and he's right, like face to face with you now, Aska, and he says, "We are bound by spirits. Perhaps it's that we're born of the atmosphere. Perhaps our material forms just desire a lighter essence after we pass on. But it seems that Igaron has inherited something from his mother. This does not change our plans, but it seems to complicate things a bit." Lugothkis, a moment later, turns around with intent and purpose, and he pushes his chair back and he sits down and he says, "We have a lot to discuss. Thank you for your testimony. Is there anything you need of us? How can I repay this information you've delivered?"
I suppose we're only here because we were prophesied to be an aid in the reconstruction of the Ordning.
So you wish to be my subjects?
I don't think any of us here wish to be anyone's subjects,
No, then you are not.
but
in
maybe
line
just
with
to
my
know
plans.
how we can help. Maybe just to know how we can aid.
If-
Or what is to be done about your son who has claimed he will haunt all of parties involved if you are not slain.
He puts his hands on the table and he stands up and he says, "I will deal with my son." Hey, what's up? You made it! Good to see you, Chris. All right, glad you can make it. And he says, "You may do as you wish. The words of the oracle are to be interpreted by those that hear them. What was true for you may not be true for me. What was spoken to you may not be true. Anum is a mystery to giant kind. I cannot imagine what small folk try to make of their words."
I know that when the Oracle said that Hekaton is not dead, even though he is not alive, that did throw some wrenches into our understanding.
All of the giants that are sitting there kind of like firm their grip over the magical tome, the ripped bits of parchment, and the map. You sense they're sort of protective of these things. And it's cued when you mentioned Hekaton.
And if he were to be found, what would that do to your claim?
They all smile at one another. "Oh, fine. We'll see what you know. Tell me, do you believe that Sarissa is fit to lead?"
Do I know who Sarissa is?
Roll a history
Yes.
check.
She's one of the where's my
Oh,
note?
the daughters, right? That was
Yes.
the eldest? I'd have to look through my notes. Sorry.
Sarissa is the youngest.
Yes.
The
She's
youngest, the
yeah.
one who was favored, and people didn't think it was fair that he favored her because she was the youngest and wasn't in line. Right?
Mhm.
Okay.
The other two are bitches. There you go. You caught up.
Miran and Nim are the other two.
Oh, I thought it was Miram.
Then I say
Miran.
between the choice between her and her sisters, even if she is not the best candidate possible, makes her, well, the lesser of three evils.
Sorry, but your answer is incorrect. The correct answer is that no storm giant is fit to lead. They hold that honor merely because of momentum. But things have been shattered for a reason. We see signs in places you cannot fathom. This opportunity I was destined for.
You are destined? Who chose you for the task?
He exhales heavily. the All-Father.
Then what are your next steps?
Having a private conversation with my generals. Perhaps if any of my subjects were to prove themselves worthy, they may be able to join our council.
Would eliminating your competitors count?
Would be a step in the right direction.
So the recent mysterious death of a certain fire giant in the middle of his stronghold.
Roll a persuasion check. Here's your advantage, and you have inspiration.
I'm gonna roll the inspiration because I don't think I'll be able to use it soon anyway.
It's a D8, right?
It's a D8.
Yeah, D8. 26.
26.
He says, easy to finish something once it's been started, but what proof do you have that Zalto is dead?
Fenrir?
All right. I believe that I usually take trophies from my major kills.
I'm a collector.
So I take off my back, or my bag, whatever I have on my back.
Yeah.
I reach in and I grab some whatever. I think it was like orange hair. What was his hair?
Yeah,
he
the
had
lock
like
of his,
a
lock of his hair.
like
I
a
take a
dreadlock
lock
thing.
of hair that's tied with like a little hempen rope or whatever, like a little hempen string of Zalto's hair.
It's like a scalp. It's like a partial scalp that you took of Zalto.
Yeah, it's got probably like a little bit of skin on it, but it's mostly just hair. And I pick it up. Zalto's hair.
He goes like
Very
this.
well.
He's like 30 feet away from you. He's like,
Sure. I'll
you're
walk
down.
over there.
He can barely see you like below the table. Like this table is gargantuan. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll walk over there and kind of give him a bit of this fucking skin and hair.
He says,
How did I kill him? Because I
You
killed both of
crawled
them.
on top of him and
Yeah.
slit his throat while he
Yeah.
was naked.
That's right.
So you
Go
disemboweled
ahead
his
and
wife.
explain the process. It's like, he's a really big guy, so what I did is I took my blade right up to his neck, shriek, and then while I was there, I cut off some hair. There you are.
so
I convinced their son to start a metal orchestra.
We can use that hair for strings.
I used minor illusion to produce the image of the two dead bodies of Duke Zalto and his wife.
Jeez.
No, that's brutal.
I think we made the fucking point. God damn.
This is part of the 26. I mean, come on.
your
My.
your witness to not so much awe, but approval. Some nodding heads. The female cloud giant, she kind of stands up and she leans over and whispers to Blagothkus for a moment. You heard her referred to as Faina. Blagothkus listens for just a moment, and then he holds up his fingers to silence her. And he says to you, Aska, so then did you find it?
It.
Do you have it with you now? Did you bring it here?
If you were referring to, what was the name? What was the name? Big metal giant guy. They were trying to build.
Out of adamantine?
Bonendod?
Bonendod?
The Monandad.
No.
Say,
No, not their toy. You don't know. Do you?
His trophy. His trophy.
Don't tell me it's the fucking cloak.
Tell me, you were told that Hecaton is not dead, but do you know how to visit Hecaton?
We were hoping to get answers here, as far as where to look.
I start rummaging through my bag. While this is going on, I'm gonna find the Stardust.
Because you rolled so well on your persuasion check. He says, there is a magical conch. A shell. Oversized. It has the unique quality do you know of what I speak? Did you find this in Zalto's bedchambers?
Did we?
It sounds
vaguely familiar.
It does.
You did not.
We didn't. We saw it though, didn't we?
I feel like we would have checked out a big.
I mean, it might have been.
We didn't search. We didn't get to search the room.
What did you say, Alvin?
There was a big chest
That you were
that
standing,
I landed on.
That you were standing
Yeah,
on.
and that was 1 HP.
Or maybe I'm thinking of like a horn that was in the middle of the room or something. Like a giant, like a.
There might have been a
not a
cowbell.
conch.
There might have been a cowbell on Zalto's son's drum set.
Yeah.
We need more cowbell.
That's what we tripped off to make them all
You have not
aware
seen,
that we were there.
You have not seen an oversized shell shaped like a conch or conch. You've not seen what he's describing.
We saw no
Are
such thing
you-
in his chambers.
Well, you can tell him that or you can be deceptive. It's your choice.
Does he look like he wants me to say yes?
Oh, he asked you straight up about it, and then when you acted dumb, he started to describe it to you. I would say it looks like he is interested.
There was, it is now, chipped pieces of rubble on his floor. His wife was not happy with us.
By what means did you have of destroying such an artifact? Small one?
It was not us. It was his wife. If you've seen the size of her, it's capable of many things.
Make a deception check.
Oh!
For nothing. For nothing.
Well, it's okay. We don't like him anyway.
Oh, anyway. Doo-doo-doo. Happy Sunday.
He says, so you left Zalto dead? You didn't loot the premises, I suppose? You laid waste to all of his minions as well? Or did you merely leave it for the next little matchstick to step up and take his place?
Well, we took away his matchstick. The phoenix he held captive to power his forges no longer resides
I
there.
think he means his kid.
The Vonendod was a pipe dream. I'm not surprised. They weren't able to complete it, but their Hellfire engines are maybe useful. So I'll ask you again, do you wish to join me? If the answer is
I don't
no,
think-
then we have business to attend to. I believe that our business is done here.
I don't think that's an answer that I can provide alone. If I could have a moment with my companions.
Certainly. Kuruk, give them the room. Kuruk stands aside. And he says in like really broken common, the room. And he motions to this big room that you guys entered in that was a chamber.
I'll sort of nod my head, hop down onto the chair, and then onto the floor, and then make
He
my way
floats.
into the chamber.
Make him away.
Sigrun goes rummaging through her stuff and gets out some paper and ink and a quill.
Shuts the door behind you. You're now closed in this 25 by 25 cube room, basically.
She starts writing stuff down.
While you're here, your stomachs again do that kind of like that weird sensation as though you are moving. But this time it just kind of continues. I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Womp womp.
All right.
It's 18, not 22.
All right, Greg, Gregigo, Rassitar, and Fenrir. While this is going, you have this like weird feeling. You have disadvantage on skill checks while you're in this room at the moment. But you have privacy. The door's been shut.
Do you think they're listening in on us somehow?
It doesn't really
No.
matter.
Discount it.
Right?
Guys, by the way.
Did we
So,
did we all see them clutch the information on the table when Hecaton was brought up? Or was that just for Aska?
I'd say ask Asat, but he can share that information with you.
I'll share.
Yeah.
Share what he saw.
I'm not liking a bit of this.
Also not liking the bit of this.
We have like
I
don't-
conflicting
100 for power.
information with like oracles and whatnot, right?
I have an urge to burn every paper on that desk, but I don't know if it's useful to us.
I believe it is useful, and I believe that he's not going to give it to us, and that he is a danger to us achieving our goal and to all other what he refers to as small folk.
Oh, he wants to conquer everyone.
What are we supposed
We
to
have
do?
confirmed he's a conqueror.
But that being said, as long as that room isn't in another plane of existence, we do have options. And I'll kind of pull out and rub the charcoal, the piece of charcoal I have between my fingers, put it back in my pocket.
Alright, so what's the game plan?
What is options you speak of?
I guess. Well, we found out that there's a way to contact Hecaton that we didn't have the time or opportunity to get a hold of while we were in Duke's Alto's chamber.
It's just like if we leave this place, who knows what they're gonna do? Like
They don't really care too much, right? You think?
Well, Balophagus wants to be just
Bulgark.
supreme. Wants to be just supreme overlord man of giants and small things alike. So like I don't know.
The All-Father said that the only one fit to sit on the throne is Hecaton. But it doesn't look like he'll listen to that if we say it.
It seems like he has contradicting information now.
He
Whether
believes that he can take the throne, and I believe he can. But I think the only way to achieve proper peace for everybody else in this continent is for Hecaton to be on that throne, and that's why Onum told us that. Because that's what we want.
Who is Onum?
Onum is the All-Father.
Oh,
The god
right,
of
Basically,
giants.
the giant's god.
right.
So we
Hecaton?
could just leave here. We could forget that these people exist and try to beat them, as far as finding Hecaton first. And it sounds like there is a way. It involves going back into that fire giant stronghold. But it sounds like there's a way.
I think that leaving this thorn on our side to fester would only cause greater infection.
I don't know about the rest of you, but if I was to try and take a fight right now with all of those cloud giants, I would not come out looking so good.
We'd be pulp on the floor.
So,
It would be a tough fight.
Well, then we can do what we did to Zolto.
As long
Pop
as
in
that
one
chamber is
blow.
not in another plane of existence, and with these chambers and how they feel, I'm not so sure about that.
Can I make
Do we have
some
any way of being able to tell? Do we have any
Yeah.
spells that won't work?
Would I
if
be
we're
able
on a
to-
different plane?
Would I be able
Fenrir,
to
you have-
tell from the
you have-
feeling that we had
You
about...
have disadvantage while you're in this chamber, Fenrir.
Yeah, sure.
What'd you ask, Dizar?
Owie stomach.
Me?
19.
Nice.
I thought you asked something.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to do the same
He was
thing.
gonna ask the
Just
same
wondering.
type of question.
All
Like,
right, sure.
Can we tell before?
Yeah, yeah, it feels weird. Not so much extraplanar, but maybe demiplanar. Maybe you feel like you are in between places. You felt like this in the other chamber that was equal size. You also know that when this, when you landed on the top of this, this floating castle, it's shrouded in clouds, and it was also very strange. Just the ability for these clouds to be here. It's almost as though, as though you're near an elemental sort of power source. There are phenomenon happening here that feel, beyond the material plane. You're in an in-between space of sorts right now. That's why you feel so queasy.
So we could not get back here. And even if we got to the castle, there's no way for us to access this room.
So is he the one that has been terrorizing like Nightstone and all the other places dropping rocks?
That is.
Parnas was saying he's been taking their stuff. So.
Yeah, but are
I
there
think
other
that's pretty
cloud
likely.
giants?
If they were trying to take over, this is the only seat of power that cloud giants have held, from what I can tell. And based
Sure, but it
on
might
the
just be-
maps and planning that they were doing, they might be trying to hit big cities.
It might
He
just
was the
be
cause of
even
Nightstone.
easier just to get Hecaton back onto the throne to get them to fuck off, as opposed to killing them now.
They'll try to stop us in any way possible.
Sure, but
They'll
Yeah.
cause irreversible damage to anybody else that crossed their paths
You guys
on the
have-
way.
You guys have been around so much discussion. You've been in and out of libraries. Some of you have done some study, before and after this and leading up to this ordning issue. I'd like for everybody here to make a history check. And again, if you have disadvantage, make it so with your roll.
I just wanted to stop.
All right. Alvin and Aska. When one of you said, this seems to be the seat of power amongst cloud giants, there's another name that comes to you. And it's Countess Sansuri. Countess Sansuri. Sansuri. Countess Sansuri, you would know, was a vainglorious cloud giant who's one of several nobles who is rumored to have been looking for what were called Astorian treasures and battlegrounds. The Astorian is a sort of a period, an era of giant dominance. You would know her to be a fairly powerful wizard. And if there were probably, half a dozen individuals who would be high-ranking in terms of cloud giant kind, Countess Sansuri would be the name you would have thought of first before Blagothkus. I mean, you didn't know the name Blagothkus until you met Igaron's ghost.
Then I'll relay that to everybody.
I can't imagine that. I mean, granted, I'm not a giant, but why would you want this drunken slut in charge of you? And the rest of them they're content for everything else. Even Smallfoot guy, but even their own kind. I can't imagine the others being pleased with this at all.
Well, when I talked to the one, he seemed pretty pleased about it. Very defensive about it too.
These lot aren't going to give us anything else. We're beneath them as far as you're concerned.
No, I'm more considering what our options are for them.
Oh,
Could just leave and let them alone.
We're going to have to deal with them at some point. The question is when.
When else are we even going to have the chance to? We arrived here on a stolen airship that we're planning on dismantling after this. Their chamber is in a separate plane of existence that we can't reach.
We return in there, and by surprise, we could combat them, try to take the resources that they have on the table.
Maybe if we focused on Logothicus, then the others would be disheartened after he fell.
I feel like that's a lot of. I feel like we'd be at a severe disadvantage. No.
I don't know how long we'll be here. Do you think I should attempt to use the Stardust? Maybe there's a way to link with Zephyros. It's a slim chance, but he might be doing the same thing right now. And if I could get word to him, he might be able to come.
The other
How
something.
would you do that?
I don't know. I don't know what the Stardust does at all, but if it links to some form of communication like he said,
There's
I
always
can glean anything for us to get a upper hand on this information, because we've told them everything. They've told us some things. They're the ones holding the cards right now.
there's another option is to play along with their game.
If
Or
we
more.
could buy a night's rest, I would feel a lot better about trying to confront them.
I think whatever moment and opportunity we have of them with this information out is going to be gone by that time. We'll still have the opportunity to remove this infected thorn from our side, but the possibility of greater gain would be lost.
I mean, theoretically, we go back in and the information's already gone.
That's also a possibility. I doubt it though, because they're having a conversation based off of those things at this moment.
That's why I'm thinking it might be best to play along for a bit.
You think we play along for a bit, gain anything we can, and when we don't think there's anything else to be had.
I'm worried about where that, if with new information, those cloud giants down in that other previous town we had, what if he gets them back underneath him? What if they go to another town and lay more waste? That's more lives lost.
I would say then set a time for it. Like
One day?
Or a sign of some kind.
well, I mean, the ego of this one, he wants to rule, and not just his own type. He wants to rule all giants and all small folk.
Yes.
So there's a lot of ego involved there. Having servants to do his bidding, especially ones that have taken out one of his own enemies.
We have a strong case, yes.
Yeah, we have a strong case. If you're worried about him, going off to do other thing, which I agree, there's that. And he will. I mean, he's a conqueror. He's gonna do it. Okay. The moment that happens, where he's gonna rain a bunch of death and destruction on folk, you need to act before that absolutely happens. I don't
We
think
give ourselves a time.
Uh-huh.
What do we think? One day?
It also
Two?
thinks
He's gonna want us
he
to
might
prove-
just talk to us and then get us out of here. I think this is the only chance we're gonna have to be this close.
I mean, what if is there any leverage that you guys possibly have from the past that you could use to talk to him again or see him again somehow that he would be interested in, or no?
No, he'll write off all of our opinions.
He has
based on what
no.
Arlen
He has,
told us.
he has no respect for us. Why would he? We're
We
not
don't know.
his size. We're not his size. We're
It's
not.
just he seemed interested in the conch thing,
Yes.
at least.
He
I mean,
don't-
that's like the only thing that's been said that he actually seemed to blink an eye to.
I agree, but we have known nothing of that. And if there's any experience that we have with anything below him, it's already below him. He won't care. And we have no experience with anyone above him, but also anyone above him, like he's talking about the storm giants. Those are his enemies.
What about Countess Sensuri that you guys know about? You don't know. I assume you don't know anything else besides a name, huh?
That's the
If I
first
thought
I've
there
heard of
was
that
any way
name.
if I thought there was any way to get in contact with them, I think we'd be having a different conversation.
So that's the way I see it rolling out. Either we walk away and just let them go for our business, or we play along with what they want and pray they're not doing something like putting magically controller collars on us or all sorts of nonsense. I
One
said
of
the
That
the minute they try to do that, they can't. That's it. That's done.
there is the answer that there is the chance that if we tell him no, he's not letting us walk out.
That's true.
Alright. There's that
That's a very good possibility.
I'm gonna pull out
I
the
think-
Stardust.
I think. Hey, if you use that, there's a chance that you don't remember the last 24 hours, and we have to
You'll
go through
tell
all this
me.
again with you.
Will we?
I think our best chance to catch them even slightly off guard would be now. I think it's risky.
So is it
But I
regicide?
think if we take him out and his companions suddenly have no leader to follow.
I think we have some time. I feel like this is worth the risk to just kind of get any upper leg. If I forget the past 24 hours, you'll wake me up. You'll tell me that what needs done.
What
It's
do you
just what
want me to
chance
do?
do we have of ever getting back to this specific chamber, getting this close to him?
No, we need to take this opportunity. I'm just trying to make this opportunity the greatest chance of success possible.
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
I thought we
I'm going to
decided
try to use the
that
Stardust.
Stardust had to be used, in conjunction
I've never
with
tried.
the spell.
I don't know.
How do we get back into that room, by the way?
Hold on.
Kind of just knock on the door. I assume.
Is there like a
Yeah,
bell?
sure, yeah. If you say so, man.
Alvin and Greg, roll investigation checks since you guys are kind of like maybe feeling a little claustrophobic here in this room.
Epic.
Oh, you have a -1 modifier. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. It's not
Oh, how about Alvin? How's Alvin
I
doing?
wanted to ask about this earlier, so
Alright.
I'll also engage in this.
Real quick, Tristan, before we get to you there. But the Greg, the fact that as you get close, that your hand feels like it's suddenly cast into a much different temperature, and it's almost uncomfortable, and you pull your hand back. It's very weird. Alvin, you sense that as well, but that makes you feel like as you touch the door, that there's a very thin amount of space that emanates from the door that is not giving you the same kind of motion sickness feeling. So you feel like perhaps the doors are not being affected the same way that this chamber is. So if you were to knock on it, you feel like perhaps it would make sound in the material plane.
That's trippy.
Yeah. So I mean, there's our three options: leave, go try to find more information, throw it down right here and now, or play along. Those are
It's just risky because even if we can, like, even by the grace of something, if we can, by the grace of the gods, by the grace of the literal gods, if we can take him out, we have to just pray on the chance that the others are like, hey, yeah, like, you guys are the alphas now.
I think the
Like, what are the, like, that's a double risk. It's just
There's also the fact that there's probably another person in line. Yeah.
The thing is, we don't know enough about them to know how they react. So I mean, everything's a risk. You just gotta figure out.
We have a name of a competitor.
Right? That's what we do. So I mean,
If we can take him
like
out
his wife
and bring up
is dead
said
too.
competitor.
pick an ale and drink it, eh?
Are we all assuming that his wife is the other one that died that he's not talking about?
Probably.
I honestly was assuming child. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the
Wife
child
of
is the one that he killed.
I thought it was a second child. I'm not gonna lie.
I
That was under that impression. I mean, we haven't even asked him about that either.
He just doesn't want to talk about it.
I have no doubt that the other giants in the room have been talking him up and pushing him along and helping to swell his head up. They're invested in him winning.
Yes, it does.
Mind to use the Stardust?
To what avail?
I don't think it's gonna do anything without a spell.
We
I think
we
we're
don't
just
How
know.
much do we have? How much do we have?
A lot. I just found a new pouch.
Do we have enough to fuck around with it?
We've never tried.
Yeah, I'm asking. Do we have enough to fuck around and find out?
Yes.
I feel like it's a bad idea. We don't know enough.
Is
In
it?
one instance of it. If it goes fucky, then we try at a different time that's a little more appropriate.
Oh, here I go.
Like,
I'm gonna
What?
do drugs in this corner now.
Alright.
He's like, leave
First-
our shield for a mirror.
Guys, but crack is the answer.
All right, Desire. How much of this stardust do you take, and how do you administer it?
Is this magical drugs? I'm just curious.
How
I
did
just
I?
touched it. I just touched it.
Did Zephyros sprinkle it into his eyes?
You didn't see Zephyros use it. You only saw
We have no
perhaps
idea.
the after effects had been used. You also saw a half-consumed bit of pouch full of it on his components table in his lower floor.
Yes, and that's the one that we took.
I think Aska... yeah, there was one in his
Took
lap.
more?
I don't know if Aska got the chance to as soon as he touched the actual powder. So that's
Yeah,
what
no,
I'm
as soon as he
asking. Are
touched
you,
it, he
are you
went
going
right
in
in.
with a scoop? Are you like what are you doing?
I think I have my
all in.
gauntlets on. I think I'm going to reach in the pouch I just got, get it, and sprinkle it across my eyes like
oh my
this.
god.
and
Okay,
look up.
so as soon as you put your fingers in and you begin to lift it up, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
He's good at those.
Even through my
He's good at
gauntlets? Oh boy.
No, as you're
putting it on
you're
your
drizzling it on your eyes?
Oh, okay.
You're putting it
I
in
thought you
your
meant like when I
face.
did this, and I was like,
No. You pick it up with your gauntlets. You start dribbling shit in your eyes. Intelligence saving throw.
Alright.
I believe
Got
in
it.
you.
Pretty brain dead boy.
I don't believe in you.
Oh no.
Wow.
Hey, do you have like any glitter at all, Des? Can we just get like a visual of you spraying glitter?
it could have
Oh
been
my
pixie
God.
dust.
Do not do that.
So as soon as you guys watch this very dramatic sprinkling of dust into his eyeballs, for anybody who has like issues with stuff in their eyes, man, this is really probably
That's
triggering
the
some.
worst for me.
This is bringing up some shit for some of us here. Oh.
Blood curdling screams.
He dribbles it. The rest of you watch him just dribble the stuff into his eyes, and then it sprinkles across,
This is daft. You know this, right?
and then his eyes kind of blink for a bit. They go super bloodshot.
Hey, I know that one.
Desire, your eyes sting, and you have no idea why. And you're in a 25 by 25 foot room with your friends, and you have no idea why you're there. And then there's this, as this something makes you feel kind of like nauseated and more sick. You get this piercing migraine headache. You are stunned for 40 minutes.
Oh,
Starting now.
Alright, so
Guys,
So
he's
this is
standing
why I
there.
said not to do it.
He's standing there, he's breathing, but he's staring into nothing. His eyes are super bloodshot. He looks like he's
Crying.
Yeah, it's like tears, but he's just
Oh, right.
stunned.
Hey,
I got
give me a second.
I got
My
no-
tribe is known for messing around with some mushrooms, so I like start going around each ear and
I have
anything, nothing.
I've got nothing. I
Nothing?
don't think Gale's
The
gonna
eyes
help.
just.
He's able to make like some like kind of like mumbles, but no intelligible sounds are coming out.
All right, I've always wanted to do this. All right.
Oh no.
Hey, Des. Anything? Nothing?
Well, I want for you to tell me what's your strength modifier.
Oh, it's really bad. It's +1.
You take 1
That's all
point
it
of
is.
bludgeoning damage,
Oops.
Des,
That was just a strength.
and it does not shake you out of this stun.
God damn it.
Pretty good. I think I saw some.
That's the best I got. That's usually what we do. You know, he can sleep it off. That's the other thing.
That was a good slap. I think I saw some beard hairs fly. So
He's got a beard.
The beard.
Yeah.
Big bushy beard.
Just shave a strip along his
that
chin.
is a mess and a half over there. I'll just saying it now. I got nothing to fix that. So
You could just talk to him. He's
Maybe
afraid
the-
of women. Maybe it'll wake him up.
oh hey, there's that.
We need him.
Yeah, but
like, we really do.
He's able to walk.
You could weekend at Bernie's his ass out of here if you wanted.
Lad, listen to me. Listen to me closely. There's a line of women standing all around you in this elevator, and they want to have a long, deep conversation
You are
with you.
so mean. You are so mean. He can hear everything, but he can't really reply. Oh,
We just hear a high pitched
Oh,
squeak.
man.
He's like the guy in a coma who spent the last 4 months watching the Teletubbies. Yeah.
If you want deep, meaningful conversations about minutia for the next 5 years, I suggest you snap out of it, pull yourself out because your friends need you, eh? And then she slaps him in the other side of the face.
let's go.
okay.
What's
hold
your
up.
strength?
I-
What's your strength modifier there, Sigrun?
Oh, it's 3.
You take 3 bludgeoning damage. Desire?
Let's kill the wizard before he has a chance to do anything.
I think Sigurd is the strongest except for Death.
Right.
And Des' strength is fake strength. If he takes off those gloves,
Yeah.
he's nothing but a
You build up
shamble of a
serious
man.
biceps when you play the bagpipes, man. You get like, you gotta like, work the bellows,
Well, Greg is strong. We have a strong boy now.
I'm gonna walk
Oh,
up
yeah.
to Desire.
Can anyone
and
fix
say,
this?
Dude, is this
We're just bringing
airplane?
on the Rosie was slapping me in the face.
Is this
like,
airplane with the nun? You just keep.
I was thinking the
smacking
same
her,
thing. I was thinking the same thing.
I got an idea.
Let's hear it. Are you gonna touch him and kneel?
Oh, I'll do something better than touch him, and I'll whip out the talking fish in a jar.
Oh my
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Now you know what you have to do.
You still have
I
the
say, hey, yeah, of course I do. I say, hey, I need your help here. You gotta wait. You gotta get this guy out of the
Oh,
sun.
so you finally pulled me out. All right. It's been so long. I was in a river and now I'm here. Where am I? I feel like I'm falling, but I'm also floating. I don't know what's going on.
It's,
I don't like it.
dimension
I don't like what's going on here.
I could puke, I would.
Say something. Say, I don't know. Bacon.
Something.
Hey, got him.
You're
He did say it.
completely. You're just as useless as the day I got you. Seriously.
Oh, congratulations! It's like I'm a fish.
Yeah. You're done.
Look at you. You got thumbs and you can't do.
the hell?
That's it. That's all you had was a
That's
fish
all,
in a jar.
That's all I got, man. Unreliable as ever.
The poor
I'll tell you
talking
that much.
fish has been living off of nothing but like lint dust, like lint
So I'm
and dust.
And a dream.
There's like a sealed ecosystem in there with vegetation.
Some moss and scum.
It's a terrarium.
Like from Finding Nemo when they decide to like make their aquarium filthy. Oh man, that's good.
We got no like greater restoration, lesser restoration.
Can anyone do
nothing.
something
I
about it?
have
I can do nothing about it.
I
Sorry.
have prayer of healing.
That's not a
Cure
thing.
wounds.
I can try lesser restoration, but I have to use a higher spell for it. If
Doesn't
you want me to
that
try.
I think we need him.
I don't think Leon.
All right, I'm
Does it cure stunned or no?
Actually,
sword doesn't
then
count as
I guess it's a
poison.
little
It cures-
metagaming.
It cures
I-
paralyzed, so
just a rest.
paralyzed and poison.
In
Out of
your-
character,
What
that's
level are
really
you
on-
casting this at?
I'd be casting at level 3.
Okay. Make a medicine check first.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
I learned this from Zephyros. 24.
Yeah, you feel like if you can cure a giant of drunkenness, that you might be able to bring his mind back from wherever it is. This
out
feels
of
like a
character.
magical stun.
Greg, out of character, you spend 5 hit points from your pool for your lay on hand.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I said I didn't think it would work.
It's a disease or poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Where are we
would
24 hours ago?
yeah, Rassitar, you would tell him that this is neither of those things.
No, it's nothing like that.
Are you casting this?
If you say I think it'll work,
That's one way to find out.
Might as well.
well, I start to warm up my hands. And then just very lightly.
He's just like
Desire, your cheeks, you heard everything, and while you felt the pain, you weren't able to really like do much about it, but you are now suddenly as though regaining muscle control. No longer stunned.
You're
And
wait.
you do not remember the last 24 hours.
Where are we? Why is there hair on my face? Why are my eyes burned?
You know why there's hair on your
Who
face.
are
Calm
you?
the
Who
fuck
are
down.
you?
Wait, was that
Such a
only the last
dramatic-
24 hours?
Yeah.
The beard as well?
Yeah.
yes,
it
it's the same day.
Holy shit, it's been a
Are you
while.
there? Wow.
Wow.
Where am I?
So
I'll spend the
I-
next 5 minutes recounting the last.
I cast exposition.
Right. Yeah.
I cast exposition.
Battle Bard, how are you?
Hey, okay. So, friends, castle, giant Blagophius. Okay,
Nice.
airship. That's cool. What happened? There was a talking bear? That doesn't sound real. You're making that up.
There was a bear. There was a bear and he turned into a jerk.
You missed a talking fish.
But he was there for the
Talking
talking
bear.
bear because we fell asleep at that point.
But this is just in like that. This is like midday that day.
That's only been like 12 hours.
Like, I don't even think I remember the wolves.
Right. Well, that so
yeah, I
so
don't think you would remember the wolves.
that experiment failed horribly. What are you leaning towards? Yeah, we have our three choices. Which one are we gonna choose? Which one am I gonna roll with?
Welcome back, at least.
Oh yeah,
don't think
that's why I
someone
said
who's
not to
willing
use the
kill-
dust.
I can't stop blinking.
Hey, hold on. If you ever thought about using the fucking stardust, yeah, fucking forget it.
Oh, that's right. We
How about
haven't
that?
used it.
Yeah, we have.
When I
He's
That's
like,
where
wait,
you
should
don't
I-
remember in the last 24
You guys think I
Hey.
should? Is this like recurring loop?
Because it was like, fucking, god damn it, where my eyes hurt?
I take your water and rinse your eyes out.
There's not a line of women
No,
outside of these doors.
no.
Yes, there are.
I don't
There's
know
a
what
big lady in there.
Oh
There's been lady, tall
no.
lady,
I
tall
don't know
lady.
what women are like. I've got no idea what women are like. Oh no, I do. Other women are like. They tend to be soft and terrible.
But anyway,
Anyway,
Terrifying.
are we killing another
Anyway.
giant? Am I adding some more cloud hair to the
I
list?
think we should go around and talk about what everyone is leaning toward. I
alright.
don't think someone who's willing to kill their own son deserves any more time, and I think that this is the only opportunity we're going to have to reach him.
Fuck it, I
we
guess.
should. I think we should kill him. Bring up his competitor to scare the others into backing off.
Solid plan. I could use some more hair in my bag.
You think we can take him as is? If so, I'm on board.
I think if we focus all of our efforts on Logothkus, and then as soon as he's dead, we turn and say that that their person is no longer in the race, but there are others that they could swear fealty to.
Technically, if there's no if there's no giants to save, then there's no giants to save, right? We could just start killing them off from the beginning. Like if no one will notice because no one's gonna notice.
I wouldn't kill Zephyros. I like Zephyros.
There's
That's
also
not
the
getting
option
that either.
of after killing Logothkus, we just stay alive long enough to dose each of them with stardust.
That is a
They'll
possibility.
That shit
they'll
works.
they'll forget we were ever here.
I mean, they have henchmen too, so I'm kind of.
There's
Just
an element.
make sure you keep the helmet ready in case we have to make a hasty escape. Rather than not use
the
it.
helmet
but
We
even
can't.
better
We
than
can't
dying.
teleport out of that. We can't teleport out of that room.
All right.
It's a
The only way we're getting out is if we walk out.
I lean on my door a little bit. Does it look like I could push it?
It was giant strength to open the door.
Yeah. No.
You feel like maybe a couple of you could push it open? Yeah.
That's all I need.
I can get it. I can
Okay,
get it
so
by
we could
myself.
potentially get out.
Getting out isn't the problem. Living is the problem. I mean, we can go ahead and try, but we all need to be on the same page with what we're doing if we're going to.
Logothkus is the goal.
That's
Kill
why I
him.
think we should go around the room. So
He's
far,
the goal.
me and Fenrir
Oh yeah, definitely.
are on the side of kill the man who's an asshole, killed his son, wants to take over the world.
Okay, do you want to
right now.
do you want to go back in and do a bait and be like, oh, like I want to give you something or something so you can get close to him? Because if we have to make our
Yeah,
way over
probably.
there, we're gonna have to sprint by.
I'd
6
probably try to
giants.
surprise him at least for the first
Yeah.
hit or so.
If we position it just right, I've a spell I can use to fear them.
I mean, we certainly can't all get close. I'll tell you that much.
But I will tell you, the fear is in a cone shape, like 30 feet. So I got to be 30 feet of them, and it's going to be a cone shape. So I'll just position myself as best as I can. I'd say,
Okay.
just keep clear of me on that side. Okay.
Magic's weird.
Do my best.
I feel like that we can just like bring back Hekaton, and then like it's sort of like a monarchy with a whatever government sort of thing, right?
So you think we should try and go find Hekaton? We should just leave here.
Yeah, if we go back to get Hekaton, then like I don't know, whatever.
But you said what we need to find hecatons on that table, right?
No,
we
might
need
be
to find
information
Hekaton is
Yeah,
in the Fire
the
Giant
horn.
stronghold.
yeah,
In the fire giant strong.
that's probably in the
The thing to
chest.
talk to Hekaton is there, but they might have information on it that was on the desk.
They're making plans for invasions, is what they're doing. They've got their maps out, they've got their books they're consulting.
They were very defensive of that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we kind of want them to kill the other giant lords, maybe?
I'm gonna
Right?
guess that those papers on the desk were some sort of correspondence that he's not pleased with.
So how big is the room we're about to go into?
I do.
Huge.
I feel like.
And there are not
Very
five
large.
of them in line. Okay.
I know, sorry, we
I
were
am-
trying to chalk it out of you, but you know.
I am for attacking, but I don't know if we're up to it with what I have left.
We'll make it work. We always do.
That's the risk we run.
Oop.
That's why I'm trying to get everyone's opinion.
Who wants to be big?
Yo, really?
Can you make one of them small instead?
that's
I can
fun.
try it.
It's harder. It's harder to make.
How big do you make me?
something
Do you make me huge? Very large.
I could make you huge.
Do you remember that big lizard thing that teleported around? Or a mammoth? I can do that.
Make you a
Oh,
giant monkey.
yeah,
You
yeah.
want the Misty Ring?
Monkey.
No. I feel like the
Yeah, the thing we got the ring out of? I could do that.
I'm giving Desire eyes as like a.
Alright, so since it sounds like we're gonna throw down, I'll just say just stay 30 feet away from me at all times if you can, and don't get between me and giants.
Alright.
If we're gonna do this, I'm also gonna.
If we go back in, I'm just gonna warn you. It's probably going to be me saying a few things and then just stabbing him.
Oh, that's perfect.
Are you gonna give a
You gotta-
sign
you
or
gotta give
anything, or
some
are you just
flair
gonna
to
do
it. What are you gonna do?
The
Say
sign
a
will be
line.
stabbing him.
Say a line, like something that'd be like, oh, once I say, like,
Oh, I have
done
this
this,
really cool line.
Sentence records. Yeah.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. That'd be so cool. Has anyone said that yet?
No one has said it. Shifty eye, shifty eye, shifty eye.
So I imagine you're gonna make the pronouncement close and then. Right, gotcha. Alright,
Probably get close.
Um,
Yeah.
so is the consensus we're gonna go for it? Eh? Is that what we're doing?
Did you
So-
think in the next minute you're gonna initiate or no? If
yes.
someone can bless you.
If we've agreed, then we can
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I can bless you if
Wait
we're
for the
gonna
bless,
send
wait
this.
for the bless.
maybe do that right before we walk through the door.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just hold a bless for him.
I'm gonna throw a power to get a spell slot back.
We ready?
Was this a short rest?
Hi.
No. It wasn't. He has a.
No.
Oh, shit. You're making a joke. I get you.
I can hit him with fear out of the gate, or I can hit him with bane, but I gotta be close for him for that. So,
I have a feeling we'll be close.
alright. Well,
Oh, FYI, if I go unconscious, just pull a bee in my mouth.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or a beer. I thought you said put a bee in my mouth.
I heard that too.
Well, you know, like a shot
about you
or
guys,
a
but that would
bottle,
wake
a
me
glass
right
of
up.
wine.
covered. I have the best ale in the world on my person, so.
Well, that
Let's
it'll
not waste
bring
it on
me back
getting
from
them up
death.
for one,
Almost.
Oh, it's not a waste.
one
Trust me.
caltrops hit points. You know what I mean?
I mean, you know.
As you
All
guys
right, I'm
are-
ready. I'm ready. I'm pumped. Let's go.
As you
Yeah.
guys
Oh.
are chatting and talking, and as you've been now in this room for the better part of 15 minutes, uninterrupted, talking, dealing with this kind of like nausea that's been gradually affecting some of you more than others. There's a little bit of change in temperature near the door to the south, Desire. The way that you originally came in. And
I would know that.
there's this bit of condensation that begins underneath the door. And
Hold my
then
breath.
it begins to sort of billow, and it feels as though a cloud of sorts is beginning to form underneath the doorway.
Everyone hold your breath. Why is there mist in here?
Before
May have
too
been listening
long,
to us after all.
this cloud-like shape seems to have purpose and intent as it weaves between your legs. It's not coming up any more than about 2 feet off the ground, but you look down, it's like you're standing in fog. And there's a voice that comes up, and you hear this is the voice of Maul. It seems to be actually speaking to you from this cloud. And the voice says, "Do you know how difficult it is to get ogres that know how to cook a proper pig? Do you know
No.
how difficult it is to build a myrmidon?"
Oh, what?
I don't suppose you do. You've worn out your welcome. I'm so sorry. The sensation you were feeling in your stomachs seems to churn and worsen. And that feeling of falling intensifies as you find yourselves floating downward through this cloud-like apparition that Maul has assumed in his cloud form. And as you drop, a moment later, you all find yourselves falling out of the bottom of this cloud castle.
Well, better guys, I just went on last.
After a moment, you look down, and you are miles above Faerun as you begin to free fall. And that's where we're going to take a 5-minute break.
Don't worry.
We'll be right
I
back.
got it.
we're back. The Blood Moon Guard. Plummeting out of the bottom of this floating castle. I'd like for all of you, and I mean all of you, to, well, you know what? I think I can, nope, I can't add you. Can I? Let's see. I'd like you to roll initiative, please.
Do you want some RP interaction with my fear of heights, or should I just roll naturally?
You can roll initiative, but you have disadvantage on
17.
wisdom checks, right?
You never
course I get
told
the nat
me
one.
what's going on with
You are
my fear of heights.
frightened.
You're just like,
You are frightened,
Alright,
so you have
sure,
the frightened
frightened,
effect.
sure.
Yeah, so I guess you'll have disadvantage on skill checks, and technically, yeah, this is a dexterity-based check. All right, guys,
what do you-
you can select your name on the turn order and type in the initiative that you rolled. Push enter when you're done, and it should
Mine's
populate.
actually not letting me do that.
It's
Not
not
letting me do it
in.
either. Yeah,
Really?
not letting me do it. Nope.
Dang, Fenrir.
That's what I was gonna say.
You click on the number, it won't let you.
Nope.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it's
Alright.
not showing up.
I'll start at the top then. Greg, what'd you roll?
15.
15. Aska.
16.
Rassitar.
3.
Fenrir.
23.
Dez, you were able to do it. 15.16.
How do you guess these decimals?
It's your dex
It's a
score.
tiebreaker
in
thing.
decimal.
It's a
It's
dex
called
roll.
initiative tiebreaker under your settings.
Alvin.
I can edit Desire's initiative.
Can't hear
Hey,
you,
you
man.
leave me alone.
Two.
You're like,
12.
I've been talking forever.
Yeah, I've been talking.
12.17. All right, 17. And then Sigrun,
17.
17. All right. Thank you for securing the music for us. All right, so as you are plummeting and falling, all right, in this first round, Fenrir, what do you want to do?
Can't look down. That's bad. Looking to my left or right. Who am I closest to?
What?
Sigrun is right next to you, and Aska.
How far away is Dez and or Rastar?
I'd say you're all like within 5-10 feet of each other.
I will move close to Dez, and I'm like, fucking fix this.
You want to hold an action, a bonus action, anything?
I got literally nothing I can do to save us from this plummeting house, so no, I'm good.
You can give a help action.
I'll shit my pants for a bonus action real quick. I'm fucking scared.
You can use a help action.
I'll help. I'll help Dez and trying to like get the rug out and whatever.
All right, Sigrun.
Okay. Who's the closest person to me? As we're plummeting,
Fenrir
It's-
and Aska.
and how far away are they from me?
5 feet.
5 feet. All right. So I'm going to kind of seeing Fenrir kind of freak out. I'm kind of like try to angle so I can get closer. I don't know how this is going to work. Maybe athletics check. I don't know. Kind of like trying to move myself 5 feet towards him. I don't even know if that's possible.
Movement is tough if you don't have a flying
Yeah.
speed. Huh?
Yeah.
You have a fall speed.
Yep. Let's see. Hold
I
on.
fall like a dwarf. I mean, you really don't have much movement. You could hold on to people. You could use a help action. You could cast a spell.
All right. So let's see. I will help Fenrir since he's obviously terrified of something.
I think this is basically you guys hugging each other. Okay, cool. That takes us to Aska. What are you doing?
I'll pick Dez or Rassitar, whoever's closer, and I'll hold on to them.
Dez is the closest to you.
Yeah.
Desire.
I'll pile on Dez.
You know what's brilliant? The Rassitar has the rug. I gave it to him.
Oh shit!
No.
So you all cling on to Dez. and
Get
he's
the
like,
rug out,
"Dude,
man. It's like, I don't have it.
You're like, I don't have the fucking rug. What are you doing? What are you doing, Dez?
I yell, I don't have the rug.
All right, that's it. Greg.
Do I hear him say, I don't have the rug?
Yeah, barely. It's just you're like ah. Everybody's yelling at once. Everybody grabs Dez.
Is anyone near me that's not them?
Yeah, Alvin.
I'm just gonna fly. I'll come over to Alvin and
You
just.
all grab each
I'm
other.
just running on. I don't know. What
I love
happened.
this. This is beautiful.
I'm just like,
You all
bro.
just, everybody hugs, holds. All right, it's cool. You are all together. You're like hugging on. It's cool. It's cool, guys. It's cool because like, you ever see people do the skydiving? They make these really cool like patterns. That's
Oh,
what's
so we are
happening.
grabbing each other.
No,
You are.
it's a boulder of
No,
people
yeah, we're like
crushing me, spinning vigorously to their death.
I'm sorry, we assumed the wizard would have a spell.
Greg, what are you doing?
Or the guy that
Wrong.
loves the rug.
You're grabbing Alvin.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry, Greg. I might teleport once we hit the ground, but like I can't take you with me.
Oh, we got
Miles down.
Yo, you and
I
Mr.
have a silver plate, I think. Will that help?
Miles down.
Silver Surfers.
Killed a man.
Rassitar.
I just.
Rossiter looks at everyone panicking, just looks down, sighs. And I summon 8 giant owls to catch us.
Yes! Oh, the fucking owls! Oh my god.
Fly, you fools.
So, I'm gonna just say for the fucking cool factor, over the next 20 feet of falling, the eagles one by one. Or owls?
Owls. Because I can only summon 2 owls. I can summon 2 eagles or 8 owls.
Alright, and they're giant, right? They're big?
Yeah.
Size large or size medium?
Size large.
Alright. You all get nabbed by these owls that are currently hovering and following Rassitar's command. As the castle kind of, you dropped about 20 feet, you can now see the bottom side of it, which just again looks like clouds. It is floating away, and you can just barely make out, up on the top of it, the upper portion of your red balloon that's still anchored and beginning to float away from you. What do you want to do?
Sigrun is very derisively going to play a very mocking song on her bagpipes at the giants as they fly away.
Are we fast enough to catch them? Do we want to catch them?
Rassitar, you can command these owls. They will obey your commands on this turn. So what do you want to do?
See, they might be able to get us close enough. How do you want to try to catch up?
I
mean, you all know my stance.
think we go for it.
All right, owls, you're gonna start dashing towards the castle then.
I like
Trying to find a way
imagine that the talons are just hooked into Dez's cloak and he's hanging by it like a plane with those banners behind it.
This is the
That's
first
Dez.
time you've seen this castle, this floating brick of cloud, isn't it? Is this
Why
the
are
first
we
time you've
going
seen-
there?
This is the first time you've seen the airship.
We're going. She
You
stops
just see
playing
the
longer
red-
to
You
go.
just see the top of the red balloon floating on the top of it. Oh my god, this is Dez. You're having an out of body experience here.
What is
She puts the bagpipes away.
Why are there bagpipes? This
So-
is my nightmare.
So this is a big thing. So tell me where specifically you are directing these owls to go.
I'm gonna look to ask you. Do you want to try to go back through the same entrance or find a new one?
We can fly around for a little bit, try to find a new one.
I
I'd
come
say
and do just a circle. Or sorry, go ahead, Seagram.
I recommend we get a bead on that airship in case we need to beat a hasty retreat.
All right.
Since we have one extra, I'll. Sorry.
All right. Go ahead. No, one extra
Yeah,
owl.
I'll have I have one extra owl, so he'll go up to and kind of help me keep perspective on where the ship is compared to us. So I'll have him stay near the airship.
All right. Cool. Roll a perception check. I'd say everybody, as you sort of maybe do this kind of like flyby and kind of approach the outside of the castle.
Yeah, that's about right for Sigrun.
Yeah.
19. 25.
Yeah,
I got the most
Rassitar-
perceptive character and the least perceptive, right?
Yeah, Rassitar, maybe it's because you are, very, very strictly commanding your own personal owl, that you get up close to the sort of southwest corner of this, closer to what would be ground level. and you see a massive pair of double doors. There are some simple steps that just seem to kind of like appear out of the clouds, and there are these stone steps that lead up to a double door. Yeah, and I would say also because of your general wisdom and your sense of space, this would probably be 40 or so feet away from underneath where the chimney was. So you are about 40 feet south of where you entered via the kitchen area. This appears to be a doorway.
That might be the main door. It's about 40 feet away from the kitchen.
Should we
If
let him
I hear no objections, I'll veer us towards it.
Works for
in?
me.
I said let's go.
If you can have your elf flying me closer towards Fenrir, I can take care of this problem he's having right now with the heights.
It's a flaw. Just give me on solid ground
All right.
so I can kiss it, please. Anything else?
All right, Cameron, if you could bank next to David, that'd be cool.
These are the names of the owls.
Yeah.
I like David
Jeez.
the owl. I think that's cool. That's cool.
David the gnome. The gnome now.
Yeah.
It's
So
like I've
as
seen enough where the kid's just on the porch.
Jeez.
yeah, you guys find your way through kind of the clouds at the southwest corner. And now that you're here, there's actually a bit of surface area. There's a bit of texture underneath your feet, kind of like grass and kind of like clouds. So I'm going to bring you back onto the map. And once my map loads, you are here. Not the cheapest dozen.
33
We are Blood Moon
in
Guard.
total.
Okay.
33 in total, and then if you're classifying it as a giant, then
Yeah.
it has to roll a DC 15 strength save.
Okay.
Great.
Strength save?
False.
Yeah.
No, I rolled a 2. That's horrible. No, it fails.
So the
Why don't
rug
we
is
ground again?
so the rug is prone.
Oh, it can't be prone. It's immune to being made prone. Yeah. So but what's your total damage?
33.
33 damage. Yeah, you just like you tear this huge tear in this carpet. Anything else for you, Aska?
Take another
No,
2d6.
that's it.
For what? It's only 2 attacks.
No, it says
Two
when you hit
attacks,
the
46.
Oh, okay.
I rolled 46.
Yeah, he got the 46
Okay,
at the
gotcha.
bottom.
Okay, good. I was like,
Alvin, what
the
would you
heck?
like to do?
I thought it was sneak attack or something. I'm like, what?
Okay,
Oh,
yeah. Slash and stab. Bam.
Slash and
Boom.
stab.
Bop.
Your first and your third hit.
Alright. Sneak attack on one of them and another bop. That is a total of 21 damage.
So the
21.
rug, in a matter of seconds, after attempting to smother the wrong two motherfuckers, is torn and cut up to shreds, as it's now just a tattered mess of inert magical smothering carpet beneath you.
You know, I'm starting not to feel welcome around here.
No, not
She
really.
pulls her warhammer off her back.
What are you doing to this door, guys?
Open it up.
Make a strength check.
Can I get some help?
Oh yeah.
Athletics.
Can I help somebody rather?
We'll make this athletics.
Sure.
I'll give you a hand too.
Assistant.
One with advantage or 2 single rolls.
Somebody with better strength than I, please.
Go for it, Greg again.
The wizard!
Step aside,
Actually, it's
weaklings.
so big, 3 of you can roll. So I can have like 1 with advantage and 1 other roll, or 3
Okay.
individuals.
Sigrun will roll because why not? Athletics?
I think Grassitar was
Okay.
planning to help already, but we got an 18. You
Oh.
rolled pretty well. There you
Like
go.
4 people rolled, so I was going to help, but 4 people rolled. So.
You just yeah. I'd say Sigrun uses her strength to
You got
just
the
push
next one.
Fenrir, just to push Fenrir out of the way.
Wow.
Yeah, you open the motherfucking door, and you can see.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
In all his glory.
Rematerializing a little bit farther down the corridor, the air elemental Myrmidon, and farther down you can see Adug, who is running full speed to the north. He's running away up that corridor. What do you want to do?
He knew we messed with the wrong motherfuckers.
I'll just shout, "Does your master treat all his guests this way?" And start walking down the corridor.
Oh, shit.
How long does enlarge last?
About a minute.
Are you enlarged?
About a minute. I'm not. I'm just asking.
All right. Are you guys
Yeah.
making any attacks at range, or are you just following like badass motherfuckers, like walking like slow motion down the hallway?
Does the Myrmidon look like it's like trying to square up with us?
It is also rematerializing. You're not sure where it's going. It hasn't moved
Alright.
yet. It's just rematerializing.
Greg, do that thing you did to the other one. Just smash its fucking chest in. We'll get up there.
Well, that's why I'm walking right up. I'm scared of this
I
pussy.
wish I hadn't just removed the turn order. I'm so sorry, guys. Let's do it again. We love rolling dice. Let's roll
Better than a
initiative.
4. Better than a 4.
My
9.
Here,
my,
let me
my roll
actually-
20 crashed. I'll be a second.
Damn.
here,
I love the
actually select
goofiest
them
music starts
properly.
playing as soon as we do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the 11. Sure.
Hey, don't worry, DM. I got the same initiative roll.
Woo!
I'm not.
Mine's
wasn't
slightly
worried.
better.
But I'll take that. Under advisement, you shouldn't ditch the fucking turn order so quickly.
I got the same thing too. So
Wow, Aska,
that's my,
you are unstoppable, man. What do you want to do?
As he's running, I'll continue yelling. We hadn't finished our conversation yet, and I'm not sure if this guy's going to attack us yet. I'm just going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to hold an attack for if this Myrmidon turns hostile.
Okay. Adug, as he is running, turns into a cloud of vapor and begins to seep away into the cracks of the small little bits of space that are here, and the floors and the walls and the ceiling. And the cloud just disappears. Alvin, you're up.
Alvin's just gonna just try shooting it down. 2 arrow shots. Bam.
Yeah,
knock.
go for it. All right, your 25 hits. The 12 is deflected off of its armor.
That's a 7.
7 piercing damage. You have an ally within 5 feet.
No, it has to be within 5 feet of the enemy or something like that.
Aska
have to be-
is. Aska is
I am.
right next
Aska-
to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
you get sneak attack.
okay. Alright.
Dude, when the DM says give sneak attack, don't fucking argue with them. Just fucking take it. Take it, man. Anything else for you, Alvin?
No.
All right, Ermadon does not make a hostile action, but it does float right past you, Aska, and then it continues to move outside of your melee range. Do you want to take an opportunity attack with your held action?
No, I'm just gonna let it go.
It floats, turns into vapor, flies right through that wall. Sigrun.
I look.
She's gonna move up 25 feet, so
What'd you say, Aska?
5, 20, 25.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Look at it menacingly.
She's just gonna hold an attack for if something pops up in her space and hits her. That's all she can really do right now.
Greg. Good.
Good. I'm just gonna run up over, I guess, here towards where Aska is. I'll come back here actually. See, I'm seeing.
Fenrir.
Horizon Fantasy.
Wrath is about me. I'll use my first 40 feet of movement to move here next to Aska. And then, because I am a physical creature not made of cloud, I will use my next 40 feet of movement as an action to dash.
The kitchen, since you're all kind of standing right there, smells horrible. The pig that was left over the fire and the
Burnt.
innards that were in a pot smoldering It's just charcoaled and burned, and it's actually crispy, and it's catching fire. It smells horrible, and it's a little bit of choking the air here at the moment. All right, Fenrir, you're dashing north?
Yep.
All right. As you do, you can
I
see...
should be.
Sorry?
Sorry. I should be after Fenrir, but I got added after you fixed the turnover.
Oh,
So.
okay. All right. Thank you for...
So I'm after him.
that. Let's see. So we had Aska, Doug, Alvin, Myrmidon, Sigrun, Greg, and Fenrir. All right. I was just going to say that Fenrir, you can see pretty well right to the north.
Yeah, I can see this brazier. And
All
then
right.
a little bit around the corner.
It is currently blasting fire, filling the northern column with flame. Just
Consistently.
like a flamethrower on just full tilt, constantly blasting fire in that area.
All right.
Rassitar, what do you want to do?
She's gonna start running forward. Gonna dash forward, catch up with everyone.
Okay. Dez.
As will, and then just walk 30 feet forward. Sarcastically.
With this sarcastic gait.
The round came and went. No triggered held actions. So top of the round, Aska.
I'm just gonna walk north.
Alvin.
Yeah. Walking. I guess we're dashing.
Yep.
Everyone's running.
Yeah. Sigrun,
Bum,
Greg,
I'm just
Fenrir,
full-
Rassitar, Dez, you all doing the same thing? Heading north?
Yeah, full movement to
Yep.
dash. So
Okay. I'm going to keep this initiative up because fuck knows what's going to happen next. But let's talk about being out of initiative and what you might do as you come to this corridor that is now filled with flame.
Anyone have any ideas on how to stop this?
I'll look to ask and say this might be time to turn tail. It seems like they're going to trap the place and either leave the castle.
Maybe. We could just leave, try to get back to that fire giant stronghold. And
It's probably
Find the conch.
way too strong, but I'll try to control fire to try to dampen the flames at all.
You're able to control a very small portion of them. The chamber is filled with this incredible amount of arcane fire. You're unable to quench it.
You want me to burn some resources to try to remove this flame?
is it the entire hallway that's covered?
at this point, I think it's better if we leave.
Roll
Just try to
roll
find
Arcana
Hekaton
if
on our
anybody's curious about this phenomenon before you.
I am. 25.
Yeah. You feel like it could be dispelled. This feels like it's arcane in nature. You know,
I don't think it's
triggered. It was triggered instantaneously when the pressure plate was stepped on and then released twice, actually, by your party. Once accidentally and once on purpose. But it also is evidently able to just be kept on. This is like the plane of fire is just being channeled and blasted through this hallway.
So if leave, come back with spells prepared that will deal with all the nonsense we're seeing here.
I don't know if we're ever going to be able to come back. If we leave, it's going to be to try to contact Hekaton separate from them.
We would have to try to chase them down again because they're in motion, and who knows if we can do that.
Still got that airship.
It's a bit of a climb at this point.
You still have your owls, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, tip ferries up to the roof and we'll get off that way.
Might be better if we just leave.
Hey, let's go.
Wait, so we came all this way just to leave?
What else can we do? If we spend all of our resources getting through, they're just going to kill us.
I mean, I'm not on the side of coming and going, but really came all this way just to... I can remove his flame.
If you think
I
we
think
can
I
still
think-
do it, then get rid of
It's
it.
too That's 2 successfully casted Dispel Magics, because there's one on one end, there's one on another end.
Is that?
There's 2.
You remember
There's
there was
two.
there was a
two
brazier
braziers.
on either side, and they basically blasted
Yeah.
and met in the middle.
I didn't know.
I
How
can
far
try
away
to
can you
dispel
be
them.
while dispelling magic?
120 feet.
120.
You're fine.
Oh, okay.
120.
What,
I can attempt to do it, but I have 2 spells left at that level.
The hallway's 165 from us though, so
Of what I understood from that Arcana check, is it seem like this is coming from one zone or 2?
2. This one seems to be localized. The one in the northwest corner. The one from the northeast also seemed to be localized. So 2 sources.
I think we cut our losses personally.
We can
I don't know if
dispel
we're
the
gonna be able
magic
to come
from a
back.
distance. We can
So
just
is
try and see if we can get through it. If we can't,
If
then
you
that's
think we
obvious
can still
answer.
take this fight afterward, then go for it.
I don't
It's
know.
burning
I
a
don't
lot
know
of
about
utility
you all.
right now. If we go through this, we lose a lot of utility for unknown.
I have a few spells left. I can still hit things.
Same here.
Well, I mean, they'll eventually come to us, correct?
I
Not
mean,
if they can just
theoretically
phase
they
through
have
cloud.
to, but
Or abandon their castle.
I mean, the most we can do is we could just hold up here, but then we have to kind of deal with the burning pig. I point back to the storeroom.
yeah, that's man.
I'll walk back and I'll turn off the flames around the pig.
All right. The pig is
All right.
doused.
Okay, what if we? I have a theory. What if we
Let's hear it.
long rested in here?
It's kind of
If they would give us the chance.
I mean, we have
Just
someone.
peaceful protest it out, just sitting here.
I
until
mean,
they
no, like
deal
we,
with
we
it.
go in like the store, like hop under a table, and like have someone keep watch in case some shit happens. That if we wake up and we have our utility, then we continue.
I don't think they're gonna let us sit here and sleep for 8 hours. Oh, we've got some unwelcome.
I mean,
guests.
how do they know? How do they know that? How do we know they're going to come back, or anyone's going to come back?
I
you remember
mean-
that thing that we just experienced where a cloud shunted us through another fucking cloud? Yeah,
Alright,
I'd rather
so-
not while I'm sleeping,
so-
let's be honest.
So, Greg, look at it this way: if someone broke into your house, and you would you not check out if they've left after a point, or you just go hide in your safe room for like the next 9 years, maybe?
I mean, if they're peaceful, then I don't need to check on them.
All right, but we're talking about your house. This is
Yeah.
your house.
Yeah.
If someone broke into my house
Strangers
and was rampaging around, you know,
He's also
I would not be like, I might sit for a bit, but if I haven't seen him for an hour or so, I'd go looking, you know?
he's also a bloodthirsty tyrant who wants to either enslave or murder everything.
All right.
Have him come to us, then we just eat out his guts or something. I don't know.
The whole point of this was that we don't fight all of the giants, wasn't it?
True.
I wonder
We
if I
might
can.
be able to handle that.
DM, would I be able to see if I got right here? I don't know if that would be in the flames or not, but I wouldn't go in the flames. See if it's something with the pressure plate that's been activated, and if I dispelled the pressure plate, whatever kind of switch it was, would I think that might turn off both flames?
I won't even make you make a check. The hall 15 by 15 is filled with flame. There's no escaping. Climbing
Visibility.
the ceiling won't help. The walls. The chamber is filled. It's even getting this close. It's just an inferno. You cannot see that far down the chamber.
It's a sign, guys. It's a sign.
All right, so we don't have the resource to get past this. All right, we'll cut our losses and come
can.
back.
We can.
We have the resources to get past it, just not for the fight that follows.
All right.
If we always followed the signs we were given, we wouldn't be here.
It's just if we do this, the fight afterward becomes exponentially more difficult.
Also, can we fight a cloud, like metaphysically?
Well,
I don't know.
so we can try this, see how it goes. There's nothing pushing us to leave here fast. And we don't want to let this opportunity escape us. And if they do come to attack us and say we do need to leave, we can defend ourselves enough to still make a getaway. So there's no
That's
reason that we cannot follow Greg. That's your name? His idea.
Sure.
Why?
And long rest?
Yeah. I'm going to try to dispel the magic of the fire circle.
As soon as somebody agrees, you're just like, "What the fuck? You like my idea? Are you crazy?"
Well, it's just, I mean, like, it reasonably, like, I guess it's not smart. Like, it really, like, I don't think it is smart.
Pretending
I'm
to that
gonna keep-
intelligence check.
Now that you're saying it, I think it's stupid.
It's just like, well, it's just kind of valid because, like, if some shit happens, like, what if we do just get fucking drops? Like, it's like, like, what do we do?
Do you
Well,
cast
there's
But
Dispel
so there's the
Magic?
chance that it was just
Des?
something special with that.
Yes, at
Alright.
4th level.
Oh, at 4th level. All right, cool. So as you upcast this spell, you are able to nullify the flames. And it actually goes dark as the brazier is dispelled.
I'll draw one sword and cast light on it.
You can drag a
Everyone can
torch.
see.
Yep, you can drag a torch on.
Yay, torches!
Worked. Ooh. One up there.
And
Is the bridge on the other side angry as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll walk forward.
I just don't have a graphic that's actually filling that area. Let me grab something that'll help.
yeah. How far is it to the other end? I'm attempting to do the same thing to the other brazier.
It's really
All right.
Where you are. It's 145 from you right now.
Right.
You have to get closer.
Don't step on the pressure plate.
That's in the middle. Maybe you should all back up just in case.
Sure, I'm not really pretending to fire.
Oh jeez.
There you
What's
go.
the range on Dispel
chamber?
Magic?
There's the chamber filter.
120.
And yeah, they're
Nice graphic.
they're emitting light, so you'd see light from it.
And I will use the sword that has light on it, point it in focus, and cast Dispel Magic at 4th level again.
What's the range?
120?
Is Dispel Magic 120? I think it's 60.
Yes.
It's 120.
I'm
120.
using it.
Cool.
120.
At 4th level?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I just put these fucking tokens on the map. Alright. You hate my graphics, that's fine.
No, they're so good.
We love them. We just don't want to be affected by them.
Hallway goes dark. And as it does, Des, kind of apparating through the cracks and the masonry next to you, you see this cloud giant materialize in front of you. At the same moment, behind you, Aska, passing through the wall and apparating, you see the Myrmidon. Now, last time we went through, I believe we stopped. Did everybody get their turn? They did. Yeah, we did. So we're going to be top of initiative again, which is Aska. What do you want to do?
Oh,
Hardaway it is, and I'll look at Fenrir and I'll step up and I'll take 2 swipes with my rapier.
God
Alright.
damn, you're huge.
All right, so as you make your swing, your 17 misses. Your 16 misses.
That's
This is
it.
the first time Dez has seen him.
All right. Cloud Giant looks at you, Des, and just shakes their head. As it steps forward, it just with its hand, attempting to just kind of like push you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
He's good at those. Question mark?
16.
Okay. You are hurled 60 feet in this direction, and you actually don't go that far because you are thrown into Gregaga.
It's kind of a hard fist.
Yeah. So let's see, that's 10, 20, 30, 30 feet. So you take
300
D8.
damage.
14. Ooh, okay. You take 21 bludgeoning damage
Ooh.
as you
Ow.
slam into Greg. Greg, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Easy.
As
Ah.
you are knocked prone. Desire is half on top of you. You are both prone. And that ends his turn. Alvin.
Alvin's going to run up behind this guy and start stabbing.
All right, you have flanking. Go for it.
Bop, boom, bop.
Yeah, everything hits.
And 1, and then 2.
Give me a total.
Alright, so 15 plus 10 plus 8 is 33.
33, nice round. And that's with a magical rapier, so the attacks have full effect.
Then it should be minus 5 damage because one of them is not magical set slightly.
Oh, okay, so 5
Yeah.
less damage. You got it? Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, 28.
All right, anything else for you, Alvin?
Nope.
All right. It is now the Myrmidon's turn as it just starts swinging its flail basically around in a 360 direction. Asuka, you attacked first, so the first flail attack is against you. Whoosh. Natural 20. So you take the 10 bludgeoning damage, and it will use its lightning strike with this one to inflict additional lightning damage. So this is normally 4d8, so it's going to be 8d8.
It's not so fun being on the other side of the paladin, huh?
5,
Myrmidon's got hands.
Oh shit, Urbidon.
20.
Aren't you like part lizard or something?
You
That
take-
you have like resistance.
You take
That's poison.
35 lightning damage as he hits you and channels lightning right into your core. As it swings around the second time trying to hit Alvin behind him. That's a 10. And then it
On this-
swings back around 360 to hit you again, Asuka.
Ouch.
23,
23 hits.
and you take 7 bludgeoning. Does not get its lightning strike back. And then it attempts to leave your space and float out through the wall to the west. Do you want to take your opportunity attacks?
Yeah.
Alvin?
Sure. Yep.
All right.
Are these still with flanking or not?
Not as it leaves your space. So as it leaves your space, no. Ooh, you both hit. 7 piercing, 9 piercing, for a total of 16 combined. As it floats out through the cracks in the walls. Sigrun.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on Asuka. 1 sec. Why is it still not adding stuff to this? Oh, it did. Okay. 7. It's not much.
All right, so who is that healing going to?
Asuka.
Asuka takes the healing word. All right.
Yeah, that was terrible. Alright. And that is it for her. Actually, she is going to move. No, she's going to stay where she is right now. And that's it for her.
Greg.
I'm going to. This is the great debate right here. I just feel like if I run up to this guy, I can't. I'm prone. I'm gonna get up off prone and then
Half your movement.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I have 45 feet. I just don't know if I'm just gonna get clapped if I run up to him. I'm gonna just get up and then use 25 feet of movement. I'm just gonna go right here. Just stand the ground, I guess.
Do you have 50 feet of movement?
Wait, is it just half my movement?
Half your movement.
Yeah, I used I used 40
15.
15 plus 15. Oh, 16. Wait, no, 30. That was 13.
How much feet of movement do you have?
30.
30. So
Yeah.
half of it is 15. So you have 15 feet to move.
And then I moved 15.
If you want to
Oh.
dash, you get another 30. You get your full movement after you've stood up.
Yeah, I don't want to run up to him.
All right. Are you
Do it.
holding an action?
I do have an action. I'll hold an action. I'll hold a mush. I'll just hold a hit if he gets in my radius.
All right, if that giant gets in your radius.
Yeah.
You got it. Fenrir.
I just need vision, so I'm just gonna run up.
Thanks, DJ,
Sorry, I need to look at it one more time. It's just, let's
for
see,
providing
if
some
I'm trying to-
ambiance and some battle music.
I see him.
Zaya of Janistanaria, DJ.
Move one more tile forward and get protection.
Oh, I can't move one tile forward. Man, this music. Jeez.
It's epic.
Just
Yeah.
have
Basically, it's now or never. So I'm gonna wolf it up
Yay!
as a bonus action.
Oh,
So,
no.
like, as I go into a full sprint, just like, fur everywhere, and then as I like kind of land where I'm going to start, I throw out a firebolt at the cloud giant.
All right. Yeah, go for it.
15 probably doesn't hit.
15 hits.
Oh my god, he's weak. 12 fire damage. Max fire damage. No, never mind. I thought it was a d12. It's just 2d12.
No.
Pretty cool fire damage.
All right.
No, you got max
That's
on
my
life.
Ow.
bonus action movement. So there you go.
Cool. Yeah, these fire giants are not wearing, a lot in the way of armor. Yeah.
They just have a lot of hit points.
Rassitar.
Because they're giants.
What do you mean? I bloodied him with that one fireball.
See, and yeah, he's too far, so I'll just hold I'll hold some fire for when he steps closer.
Okay, you got it. Desire.
I will reach into the bag of holding. And I will pull out a small
The
bag.
Stardust.
The big bag. I don't know about the small bag. And I pull out the Stardust. And then I walk forward and I Misty Step in front of his face and I throw it in his eyes and face.
I mean, you're not really in front of his face, to be fair, but...
I Misty Step in front
You
of
can
him.
Misty Step to any point 30 feet away.
Oh, you're just gonna like... Here, catch this.
All right. Do you move yourself
Pocket
where you
sand.
want to be,
You
Desire?
teleport top over him, pocket sand.
Oh my god.
Do you move yourself? All right, there you go. All right.
Yep.
Anything else?
Then I assume I fall, and then that's it. Because I assume that was an action to pocket sand.
So
That's it.
say
That's all my
that.
stuff.
Say that again. So you misty stepped, and what did you do?
I pulled out the bag of Stardust.
Mm-hmm.
I got a small handful of it, and then I Misty stepped in front of his face and threw it in his face.
I'll say that the throw is the action. All right. So they have an armor class that's based on their ability to like evade and maybe or not be hit. So I need you to make an unarmed attack since this is an improvised weapon. This is a strength check.
You're good at those.
So just
Maybe.
a strength check.
You are not proficient
Okay.
with Stardust. No.
No.
Sorry.
Sad.
Oh no!
A 6 again for Stardust.
I mean, at least you didn't roll a 1. That would have really sucked.
So which bag did you take that out of?
The original bag of Zephyros. I don't know about the small bag. That's still in there.
So on that bag, originally there was a mount of doses. Has that information been passed down through the generations as one person has taken it?
Yes, it should be. We marked it by uses, so you could say so many uses were taken from it. And I can mark it down once I find it.
I think he wants to, like...
Yeah, see how many we have left.
Mm-hmm.
Uh.
It's not a bottomless bag of Stardust, unfortunately.
I know what's his face took a lot.
Half of it or something. Oh, that's just... Yeah, well, anyway. Do you not have the uses?
I don't think I do. I did at some point, but we never...
All right.
Yeah.
So, a full bag could hold 6. I rolled a 4, so we'll say you've used 2. There are 2 doses left in that bag.
Okay.
Anything?
Thank you.
Oh, that was it for you. Okay, Aska, you're up. Top of the round. Okay.
Step around the corner and throw a firebolt.
All right.
Brave man, no healing. Who needs it?
20
He had
hits.
some, but
Yes.
7's not going to go far.
Ooh, nice. 16
Nice.
fire. That's a good roll. All right. Anything else for you?
And step back around the corner.
All right. As the dust kind of like just misses the face and just kind of like falls off, looks down at you, Des, and you hear him.
Did
kind
you
of like,
learn the first time?
You hear him kind of whistling. All right. And then takes this morning star out from the side and just like tries to do this like bowling roll. Tries to hit you in the face with the morning star.
Oh, fuck.
15.
Oh.
Swings it a second time. 28.
Well. I shield the first one.
Okay. Oh,
Second one will
15.
hit.
15
The
would not
first
hit,
one?
would it?
No, it will.
Oh, 15.
Since when?
What?
Since I don't have
Doesn't have
two
the sword
swords
out,
out
it's
and I
not
don't
safe.
have my blade song on.
Oh.
Ouch.
Okay. So you shield,
That
buffering
is-
yourself to what would your AC now be?
20
For the round. Okay, but that 28
the round.
gets right through the shield. You take this piercing damage as their morning star pierces you kind of right in the chest. Right. And then they turn and begin to backpedal. Do you want to take an opportunity attack?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It feel good. 26.
26 does hit.
11.
11 slashing. Nice. Not thinking that you were actually going to be able to recover, they then disappear, and you see this as a similar kind of move to something that Aska has done in the past, and they Misty Step. Another 30 feet to the corner. That ends their turn, which takes us to Alvin.
Alvin's going to get over here. Did the big guy go?
Oh yeah, he fucked off.
Can you see him?
There's like, no, he can't.
No, not at all.
You don't have a target at the moment.
Yeah. That's it. Kinda.
You want to hold an action?
Yeah, he'll hold out a
Remember on my
bow
die.
action. Yeah,
Sorry, what?
he'll hold out a bow action. You know.
So you had your bow out. So you're waiting to make
Yeah.
a ranged attack. What will trigger it?
If I see a big giant guy.
Okay. You don't see a big giant guy. You see a big giant female. As
Semantics.
As she apparates through the wall as a cloud and rematerializes, she's holding a spear in her hand. She's right next to you, Sigrun, and in melee
course.
range with you as well. Alvin, you can make your shot with disadvantage
All right.
since she's in melee.
All these giants just going in and out.
10 misses.
Would my held action trigger since she popped up behind me?
Yeah, you were holding your action as well for the nearest hostile.
Yeah.
All right. Yep.
11.
That is a miss as well. As she takes her spear and attempts to skewer Sigrun. It's a 26, Sigrun.
That's, yeah, I would say so.
All right. You take 13 piercing. She stabs you with it, pulls it back, and then attempts to make a second attack against you. Alvin?
That's a match.
Jesus fucking Christ!
What the hell?
She brings it back, stabs you for 21 piercing, swings the spear up over her head, holds it in a defensive position, and then
Eva should have come here.
Misty steps on the opposite side of Aska.
Yeah.
As the air elemental floats back through the wall, using its bonus action to make a pair of attacks against Aska.
Oh shit.
1, 2, 16, and an 18. Aska
Both miss.
then floats past
gang,
you
dex
as you
gang,
are
dex
too
gang.
difficult to hit and makes its third flail attack against Alvin.
Oh no, not a natural 20.
It did not
Ouch.
have it. It did not get its lightning strike back, so you only take the 14 bludgeoning damage as
You're
it hits you with its flail. It then also continues moving out of your melee space. Aska, Alvin, do you want to use your reactions? Alvin, you used your reaction. You held your
No.
you
Oh,
held
yeah,
your
yeah,
action to
yeah.
attack.
Held on.
I won't use
Aska,
mine.
yes or no?
No.
All right, floats through the wall. Sigrun.
I'm gonna use that Ring of Spell Stirring to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Aska.
All right, keep it
Isn't Cure
alive.
Wounds the touch one? Isn't Cure Wounds the touch one?
It is.
Yes, but I'm gonna move up to do that. So yike. Boink.
It uses my spell stuff, so
yeah,
it uses my
2d8
spell stuff,
plus-
so I'll go ahead and roll it.
Oh, you just so you want to go ahead and roll it, right? 12. All right. And let me get rid of
20
that.
total.
Thank you again.
Yeah, it's 20 actually.
And that's all she can do at the moment. So yay! Oh, actually, she's gonna inspire Aska. You can add
All right.
her inspiration to your AC.
Hey DJ, keep playing that song.
For how long? Or is it like a reaction?
Turn it up.
Let me double check it right now.
Inspiration lasts for 10 minutes.
Hey.
Yeah, but the AC thing is different.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Anything else for you,
Inspiration.
Sigrun?
It's for 1 attack roll. Yeah,
All right, Greg.
that's so.
You're
That's
up.
it.
Yeah, I will.
Does it take my reaction, or is it like the next attack roll? I have that AC.
Whenever you decide to use it. So the next,
Okay.
whenever the attack roll, like yeah.
I will turn around and notice a werewolf behind me and be very confused. And then
I'm wearing the same armor as Fenrir.
But
Yeah,
you haven't
it's
seen him do
just-
this
I'm
yet.
not. I'm not
I-
a new
I-
werewolf, but
You haven't seen him do this
I
before.
I haven't seen this before.
oh, it only gets weirder. Hold on.
Sure. You say so, man. And then I will cast Prayer of Healing on all 3 of them.
Prayer of healing.
Oh, that's
My
a,
friend-
10 minutes.
that's a
10
duration.
10-minute spell.
I'm not going to do that.
When will
Um,
you fucking learn?
Just don't move for 10 minutes,
Hey,
guys.
guys, everyone just stand still real quick.
Gets on his hands and
Um,
knees. Oh yes, yes.
Hey, can we pause the battle for 10 minutes?
It is an
Oh,
awesome
Last
spell.
tambourine.
It is an awesome spell, but it's not for melee. Or it's not for combat, really.
Yeah, true. I will bless them 3.
Who will you bless him?
I will bless Alvin, Sigrun, and Aska.
I see the love.
Nah, I don't. You're scaring me right now. Sorry.
So if you want to
Use
post,
it like the scary wolf.
if you want to post the spell wording so that they know how that buffs them,
D4 attacks and saving throws.
there it is. Thank you. Anything else
There
for
you
you,
go,
Greg? You
friends.
want to move or stay there?
Take my power. I'll just stay here.
Okay. Fenrir, you're up.
All right, it's time for the weird part. I'm hurting myself.
What the?
All right, in an act of desperation because nobody's fucking here. I'm just like fuck this, and I claw at my chest to allow for fire claws, magic fire claws.
Weeaboo wolf. Weeaboo wolf.
Sure, man.
Come on,
Ooh,
you can get her.
that's yeah. Oh, shit, let's go. I'm gonna run around the corner and be like, "This is 30 feet." Haha!
She's surprised. He's like, surprise!
And because I am Wolfman, I have 40 feet of movement.
Woof woof.
Woof woof. And I will be committing atrocities. Real quick, give me a second.
Cool.
I hate
I'd
my
like to
life.
commence violence.
I hate my life more.
Oh,
is it back there?
shit. Oh,
What is even
no.
happening?
He
Where
hates
is
that
that?
type of
Where is that?
2 and a
stupid thing?
1.
Where
Oh,
is it?
Man. Oh, and you've got Aska right there.
Friendly fire. The nearest ally target must succeed a DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
You can do that.
You got this, right? Yeah.
Aska's like, hey,
I
whoa.
run, and I'm just like, yeet, yeet, and then, you're just like, fucking fire biting at your reptile skin.
All right.
Yeah, there's me.
That's it. That's you. All right, Rassitar.
Well, since everyone else is apparently going this way,
I'm just trying
Like-
to keep up with the action, man.
Meanwhile, Jess is like, wait, what?
I can just barely lean around the corner to throw fire at this lady.
I will
It's
use
even
Des.
within range. Yeah. I'll catch her shoulder or something. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
10 fire damage.
All right, nice. She has no
Are
resistance.
they taking
to that.
fire damage? Let's
Yeah.
go.
Does seem to hurt. Anything else for you, Rassitar?
That's all I got.
Desire.
It was like every day we turn, we're just like, resistant to this, resistant to that. But now we're in our element.
I would like to cough blood,
Let's go. Bonus action.
and then I would like to. I will start to walk back towards everybody. 40 feet, and I will cast mirror image and activate my blade song. So I draw my second sword, and I will then also say, "You should probably get out of the whole way."
Never.
That's it.
Okay. That takes us to the top of the round. 3 cloud giants. Aska, what do you want to do?
We either live or die.
Aska. Oh yeah, it's a sorcerer spell. Okay. He will come up to the cloud giant on the other side of. Actually, he'll be right next to Fenrir,
Let's go.
and he will. Well, he doesn't have to make a new wound for this one. He will reach down into the puddle of his blood, and he'll draw 3 stick figures on the ground, and I will quicken spell mirror image as my bonus action.
All right.
3 other Askas appear, and I'll make 3
3 stick
attacks.
figure Askas. Which one's
Yeah.
real?
Yeah.
Which one's real? Which one's real?
18, 24.
They forgot about our ace in the hole.
Both hit.
I don't have many spells left, so. She
I meant
does
the
have to
ace
make
being the
2.
rapier.
She does have to make 2
Yeah.
strength saving throws.
All right.
Oh, dude, if she's prone, nom 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 nom. Let's go.
That's a
Fuck.
17, and
So she succeeded both,
okay.
but that's a total of 35 piercing damage.
35. Yeah, as you hit her with that blade, she like hisses a little bit, like as she looks at the blade as though with knowing eyes that it has been specially crafted with her demise in mind.
I'll wink at her, and then I'll end my turn.
Not a woman. No. They have one. Let's retreat. You would have said that I would have left earlier.
Des, I think this light is on you, right? That light
Hi.
is
Yep.
illuminating.
Sorry about
you?
that.
It's all right. As the first retreating and now walking back, kind of mirroring your movement, you start to feel this like weird magic wrap around you.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's. I need you to make a strength check. It's pretty
16.
good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's good enough. You feel this magical attempt to lift your body up through telekinesis. As you turn over your shoulder, your blade song interrupts this incantation. As you can see, that cloud giant behind you was attempting to grab you magically. That ends their turn. Alvin.
You are proficient in floating.
Alvin is going to go ahead and take 2 shots, but one of those shots are going to be dipped in fire as he kind of just one of his
Fire is
arrows
not
into
real.
the brazier.
The fire was
Oh,
put
it's
out.
not real. Okay.
Yeah, the fire was dispelled.
Nice try though.
Oops.
It'd be cool to Zelda this. That would have been cool.
Ooh,
Ooh.
damn.
There's
Okay.
the 30. We on our side. 30 and 19.
Bless up, friend. Bless up.
Oh, I forgot where he
Yeah.
was.
And sneak attack.
Yeah,
So that's
get your
24.
snake.
Yeah.
What's your total?
24.
24.
All right, yeah. Your second shot and your first shot both hit. Anything else for you, Alvin?
Nope.
All right. She whispers something into her spear, and it
Fuck.
becomes like a
Lightning.
flash of
Uh-oh.
like a flash of wind mixed with rain and sleet, and then she hurls this at you, Alvin, after that arrow just hit her. I need for you to make a dexterity saving throw. Okay, that is a failure. So as this spear essentially becomes elemental, and it flies right past you, Fenrir and Aska, Sigrun just blows your hair to the side. It impales Alvin, goes right through the center of his chest.
Oh, Jesus.
Alvin, you take 32 points of lightning damage as electrically infused spear goes right through you and disappears through the wall behind you. You feel like you should be stuck into the wall, but it just disappears after the attack. She then attempts to pass through the wall. She is attempting to leave your space, Fenrir and Aska. Do you want to take opportunity attacks?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
God bless.
Bless up.
21 hits,
This is a 13 hit.
13 misses, Fenrir.
Fuck off.
You've rolled terribly. You rolled like a 1, a 2, and a 4. 13 piercing. All right.
All I ask is for bless, please.
She need to make a strength save. 'cause you
17 piercing and a strength
17.
save.
All right, so that was an additional 4. All right, and you need a strength save. As she turns to Cloud,
Let's go.
She falls prone.
she is. However, she can use half of her movement to stand up. Since it's still her turn, it was an op attack. It's less effective, and she is able to get through the wall.
Damn.
Unfortunately.
If I hit her though, she would have fucking stayed put.
Yeah, she couldn't have moved.
But
She
I
would have
can't
lost-
hit!
She would have lost her movement. Replacing her position is the air elemental
Aw.
passing through.
If
the
only
wall.
you took the attack when she was prone, you would have got advantage.
Doesn't matter.
I know.
It's going to make 3 attacks here. Let's see if it gets its. Let's get if its lightning strike back. No, it doesn't. So first attack is Fenrir, flail. Second attack, Aska,
Yes, he's 23.
and third attack, Fenrir again. So 24 Fenrir,
That one hits.
10 bludgeoning, 12 and a 12. I think
magical?
those are misses, right?
Is the weapon magical in any capacity?
These are magical weapons.
Hate to see it. He's gotten past my barbarian-esque ability. Fuck. Ouch.
And now entering a little bit farther to the southern portion, you see the familiar face of Maul. As he enters the hallway, and he shouts, first in giant, and then he starts to change into common. You had the chance to leave. Now I think you will die here. and he has in his hand as he kind of like scoops up a bunch of like the actual rock of this place. He seems to manipulate the elements similar to when you form earth, Aska, or when you shape and mold the earth. And he's able to take some of this magically inclined stone and he packs it like it's a snowball. And he forms a rock. And he is going to throw it at Aska or Fenrir. Odd to Aska, even Fenrir. Fenrir. This rock.
Misses.
16.
Misses. Yeah.
Ooh, it just scatters and breaks into pieces on the wall right next to you. Sigrun, your turn.
She's gonna cast Mirror Image, and she's gonna move herself right up next to that air elemental.
Everybody's got
she's-
mirror.
So she's flanking with Fenrir. And let's see. She's going to toss her last inspiration to Fenrir.
Love to see
By
it,
him.
thank you.
That you can add that to your rolls to hit, I believe. Let me double check that.
Is this one of those motes of thing that's new with Tasha?
No, it's College of Valor. Hold on.
It's not concentration,
Yeah,
is it? Because you've got
No,
bless
no.
up. Okay.
No. It's just inspiration.
All right. Anything else for you?
No, she can't do any attacks. It was her full action. So let me put a mark on her so we know
All
she's
right.
got your image.
Greg, you're up.
I will. Is Alvin unconscious right now?
No. He's hurt, I think, right, Alvin?
I just
No,
can't see.
I'm
I can.
unconscious.
You're
Hey,
he's a
unconscious.
zero.
That put you
Zero.
down.
Yep.
Ah,
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
Alvin is
gonna
unconscious.
just lay on hands him. Just give him a point and lay on hands.
Hey, he's learning.
Yes,
Good
man.
paladin. Good
I
job.
have 40 points, but I'll still.
No,
save
that's
my
fine.
guys.
It's better than random 3
You
points.
said 1 hit point?
Yeah.
All right.
And
Little
then
slap
how far?
My God blesses you.
I'm gonna throw a javelin at the elemental.
Lay on hands is an action.
Shit. All right.
He's learning.
Good call. I'm going to spiritual weapon if I bonus action.
All right, you can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna look what my combat inspiration does for you guys. So you'll have it.
And then I can spawn it. Was it 15 feet away?
And you
60
can also
feet.
use it for that.
Can you spawn me a scythe, or can I have the ability to do that?
Yeah. Let's see. Summons. Yeah, we'll use this one.
Sweet.
That's a
Yeah, I'll
horrible
spawn it.
graphic.
I'll just put it right here. Ooh, can I put a new mark?
Beautiful. It's awesome. You're amazing.
I think you can apparate this one now. Greg, I think you should have control of it.
Yeah, I got it. All right, sweet. Yeah, I'll put it right over here.
Yeah,
And it's a 15. I rolled.
15 misses.
That's
It
the end
is
of my turn.
too well armored for that hit. All right, Fenrir.
Let's go. I'm just gonna move over here silently. Sorry, did I just ruin your plan?
Excuse me, pardon.
Nope.
Excuse me.
No, you're fine.
All right.
You're fine. I just try to get angles on things.
Yeah. So with fire blazing claws, I'm just gonna start clawing away at big old Cloudy over here. $25.
Yep.
Yeah. For 18.
Yeah. Big hit.
Inspiration lasts for a while, right? Technically. I might
10
back.
minutes.
I might back pocket that because I seem to have either really amazing luck or fucking.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how long it lasts. It'll
Yeah,
last.
we'll-
It'll
10 minutes.
last. It'll last
Yep.
for this combat. So
Extra attack. Well, there it is. Ain't it the fucking truth, huh?
You could always throw the inspiration on that, so it doesn't matter.
It's
not
a
a nat
natural
one.
It's not gonna
one.
try
Oh,
and
never mind.
change
Never
it.
mind.
Yeah.
I mean, you could, but
Do I fall?
You do. You still have some.
All right,
movement?
hold on. Yeah, I think so. I got enough.
Yeah, you barely
No,
moved.
I can just like do. Yeah, I got enough. So I'll fucking be like
Like slip
bonus
and
action. Yeah.
fall. Is this a grapple check?
No, I'm actually gonna attack him with a bonus action
Oh, okay. Yep.
as part of transforming. I get really fucking mad
Hey,
sometimes.
that does it. Yeah, that'll hit
For 13.
for 13 more. All right.
These are technically magical as well. If they have any magical resistance,
Yeah.
but it's only like +0 magical.
Yeah, they do not seem to be resisting your attacks.
Cool.
All right. Anything else?
Never give up. No, that's it.
All right, Rassitar.
Okay, take a one step forward. Oh god, where is it? I just saw it. It's gone again. There it is.
Hit him with the cone of fire.
23.
Yeah.
23.
What are
I
your?
thought
what's
about it, but now you're all with the
What is your
produce
target?
flames at 23. The Myrmidon.
All right. Yeah. And how much damage?
13.
13.
The get beamed on.
Whatever it is that's
And-
holding it together, you're seeing it start to wane.
And I'll look back at Alvin. Stay in this. You got this. And I will healing word him.
Ooh, all right. 9 healing. All right. And you can move if you
Thanks.
want to. Rassitar.
I took my step forward and step back.
Okay, like forward, back, 5 feet, 5 feet. All right, Desire, you're up.
Does will now realizing what might be behind him will walk 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 right here. Oh, geez. Okay, I can see that now. That's not good. Des will turn behind him, and his necklace will glow, and he'll slam one sword into the ground and cast Sleet Storm on the area behind him.
How much of an area
40
does that cover?
40-foot radius.
40-foot radius.
Yes.
All right. Ping the map where you want this thing centered.
Can it? Oh, no, it doesn't want to do that. Okay, and there we go.
All right. And 40-foot radius?
Yes.
And does it go around corners and through walls? How does this work? Can you read it?
I will copy paste the vernacular since I don't have it on my character sheet since it's not a spell that I have.
10, 20, 30, another 10 feet.
Says that sleep fall in that area
Okay.
and
Yeah.
covers the ground. So if there's no ground in the area between those spaces, then it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, but it's a radius effect, right? It's magical.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's bound by walls. Okay. All right. So when it appears, it is now slick.
Yes.
And
when
it
they first enter
starts
it.
its turn. All right. You got it.
And when they first enter it.
Okay. Anything else for you?
And as I don't think I have anything for bonus action. So I moved 25 feet, so I'll move 30, 35, 40 to right there. And say, you should get out of the hallway, the flame could come back.
All right. That's the top of the round, which means he rolled
How
really
fitting.
poorly. He rolled
How
really
fitting.
poorly. Aska, you're up.
Frustrated that this guy's in my way, I'm going to take 2 swipes at the Myrmidon.
First one hits.
You have
Did you count bless?
you have bless on your second one.
Oh,
Oh, bless.
I don't know if even with blessed we'll get past AC.
Just roll a d4, see what happens. No.
But your 25 hits for 8 piercing. All right.
8 piercing.
All right. Anything else
And
for
that's
Asuka? All right. At the start of his turn, he is in difficult terrain, and the area is obscured. Right.
Heavily
Alright.
obscured, yep.
So he misty steps halfway through, and then is going to use his movement halved to get.
Has to make a
here.
dex save, right? Or fall?
Yeah, deck save or fall prone.
Yep. As he
When he
moves
starts his
through.
turn there.
Let's do this deck save.
I could just imagine, like, there's just some, like,
11.
fucking weather happening, like, right in, like,
So-
a weird-looking shape outside of the cloud. Just,
So he can only get Misty Step to here, because he had to use half his movement to stand up because he started his turn in the slick area. So then from here, he is going to cast Fly on himself. So he is no longer touching the floor,
Ah.
which gives him a remaining 20 feet of movement, which he will use to hover to over to here. Alvin, your turn.
Alvin is going to make 2 shots. Bam.
Let's
Oh.
go.
At the giant way over here.
To the south, yeah, go for it. Make your roll your damage, man, and that's sneak. You can crit that sneak.
And then hopefully this rolls without sneak. Yep, finally worked.
Nice.
Add it up.
That's 30 plus 16 damage, so that is 46 damage.
46 on the crit. Nice. Or is that total?
He is all.
Total.
That's a total. Yeah.
All right, nice. Yeah, a couple of arrows hitting him in the shoulders. He looks injured.
And he's going to like bandage himself up a little bit with second wind.
All right,
15.
excellent. 15 hit points. All right, well done. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Appearing through the wall back behind Maul, Fena appears. And she is going to attempt to lift you up. Who hurt her so bad last time? Asuka. You did. You hurt her badly last time. Yeah, she tries to pick you up with telekinesis. I need for you to make a strength check.
Does my magic resistance have to do with this? Because that gives me advantage on
This
saves
is
against
well.
magic.
This is the thing. It says an ability check with your spellcasting ability contested by the creature's strength check. So I would say, like, for a barbarian, they would have advantage if they were raging, but this is not a spell save. Yeah, she.
You got bless going on too. Don't forget.
It's not a save.
It's not a save, it's
Ah,
a check.
shit.
It's not a
That's right.
save. It's just a
Damn.
check. Sorry, I know it's the wording. Being a stickler for. So yeah, she
Somebody
just
over it.
yeah she just picks you up and moves you back against the wall. You are currently 5 feet off the floor, and she's just holding you up, Darth Vader style, up against the wall.
Fun.
You are restrained by this telekinetic grip. Yeah. And she's going to take a couple steps back away from you. The air elemental, not liking this this damage that it's taking, is going to make 3 flail attacks. One against Sigrun first. Then it's going to make a second attack against Fenrir. And then a third attack against Sigrun. Sigrun, that's a 12 bludgeoning, I believe you will take. I think that's the only attack that will hit.
Let me roll to see if it's gonna hit with the mirror image.
Oh, that's right. You have mirror image up. 16.
Yeah.
Is that a hit?
Misses, I think.
I believe that's. Let me double check. I think it's 6 or higher.
I believe it's
Yeah,
extra
it missed.
hairy.
Yeah, it missed.
And one of them.
So it hit an image. So
One of them is
Two inches
gone.
back.
All right.
That's fine. That's what it's for.
And then
Okay.
it attempts to float through the wall. Fenrir, Sigrun, you want to use your op attack or not?
I've got bigger ideas.
For sure, I'm gonna use the op attack. So
Okay.
give me a second. I got my warhammer.
Ouch.
That is a miss.
Okay.
Maul is also feeling the pain right now from those arrows and says it again. Why do you insist? Will you die here? Is there nothing else? Is your destiny not called you elsewhere? And he seems almost like pissed off. So he's going to attempt to hit you with his Morning Star Fenrir.
Sure.
29,
Ow.
man.
Sure did.
25
Sure.
piercing.
Magical mace.
No, it is not
Ouch.
magical. It is
Let's
not
go.
magical
Half damage.
Yeah. And then he reaches back and he swings a second time, but he doesn't hit you with his 10-foot reach. He goes for Sigrun with the Morning Star.
I'm sorry.
15.
Let's go.
That's a miss.
Potentially.
That's a miss.
Let's go.
All right. And then he attempts, as he begins turning into cloud, to move through the wall. I'll let you
That's
make
where
that,
I was going for.
I'll make you go for that op attack if you want to. 25.
26.
He is held, unable to completely go through the wall, and he takes an
10
additional
damage.
10 damage. Yeah.
What do they do when they go misty? Do they like literally just turn into cloud?
Yeah, it's like cloud, and then they're kind of like, they're seeping through the cracks in the mortar here. He is currently just kind of like half into the wall at the moment. You
Yeah, so
stopped it.
like as he's trying to metaphysic, I just like cut at his tendon or something like
Exactly.
near his foot. So
Sigrun,
it's like fucking can't
you're up.
move.
Oh, he didn't get through the wall. He's still there.
No, he's still there.
Now he's
All
still
right,
there.
she's
Half of
gonna-
him is- yeah, half of him
She's
is
gonna
out.
move up till she's flanking, and then she's gonna go for this guy.
You're gonna need to move one tile down to your left.
All right. Is that 5,
Now you
10,
got
15,
flank. Yep,
20?
now you
Okay.
got flank.
Is that 25? Okay, good. All right, so she's just gonna smack him. All right, so
That's what-
2 hammer attacks.
Your 12 misses.
12 and
Advantage
17.
checking point.
17. Oh, this is advantage. Yeah, 17 hits.
Oh, right. So I'll just roll the next one with advantage. So hold on. So that one hits, and the other one hits. So
Are you blessed? Question mark.
yeah, I am. But I'm at advantage, so it would have hit anyway. So let's see. That's the 17 is for 12 bludgeoning, and the 22 is for another 13.
So 25 bludgeoning with the 2 attacks. And
Yep.
with that, he begins to show some damage. He's now bloodied.
Okay. Cool deal. And that is all she can do. She's out of inspiration to throw at people, so that's
Greg.
that.
You're up, Greg. Hard fist.
Smash my fist in my hand. Greg's turn
That's
on
a
the
hard
mash
fist.
machine. That is a hard fist. I'm gonna run up, try to hit him with old reliable.
Yeah, I'll give him flanking. You got flanking on this.
Is that advantage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll roll this for the same. 1, 2.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Daddy
Alright.
moments.
Smite.
All right.
Smite him in
Smite
the neck.
time.
Now I pop Blind Smite.
Ring a ding ding.
Ring a ding ding. Okay, I get lost in the dice here a little bit. Let me see if I can figure it out. Okay, so spell slot is 2d8, so it's 4d8, right?
Correct.
Plus this damage, plus 1d8. Or no, it's doing the crit damage for me, right? Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Okay, plus 4d8. Bonk.
Plus
And
another
then-
D8 because you
yes.
happen to be a
Crusher, right?
Is your
no, a half orc.
half orc gives you
Yeah,
one more
half orc.
for your crit.
Oh,
Brutal
You get one
critical.
more weapon die.
Brutal critical.
sure. Oh, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
It's another one.
Savage attacks. That's what it is. It's a D8.
Yeah.
Pop, and then
Oof.
yes, Crusher gives. I don't know if he's not dead. Then attack rolls. Is it for me? Oh, it's for me. Okay, I will cross bridge when we get there.
Give me a total.
Yeah. 29, 35, 37. Oh, that's yeah. First attack's 37.
That's his
Nice
first
hit.
attack. There's one more.
37.
You can smite again.
That's my last spell slot. Is he
Good.
alive still?
Oh, I say that for the big dog.
Welcome. We'll run that back.
Roll at advantage this time.
Yeah.
Good job.
16 hits.
Sweet. But
For another
9.
9.
okay, I do have advantage now. Then
Anything else for you?
Crusher, when you hit attack time, has advantage.
yeah, my spiritual weapon will also go for a hit.
All right.
Bonus action. You.
8 is a miss. All right, Fenrir.
That's all I got.
All right, time to go in. And go in hard. First attack. 14?
14 is his
You have
AC.
advantage.
Very well. It is at advantage. Oops.
Flanked, yeah.
Let's see if I crit. Nope, same fucking roll.
I do want to hit
Hey.
him. I do want to hit him.
19 damage.
Okay.
Still holding on to life?
He is barely hanging on.
Very well.
You can add that inspiration die I gave you damage too. It's a D8.
I think I'm going to use it for like the normal part attack if I fuck up. 24
Mm-hmm.
for 15?
Single digits.
Single digits. Aren't I glad I have a bonus action attack for 27?
Ooh.
Moment. What?
19.
Maul falls.
All right.
third
RP Maul.
attack.
I want to have a moment. It's been a while since I fucking killed somebody. So this guy's like halfway through the fucking wall, right? And so I'm you know, like those video games where it's like the really fucking tall guy and like the really small guy, he like starts beating him on his leg, so he like gets on one knee and then he gets on the other knee. I'm gonna crawl up to his face and I'll be like, "It's you who die here," but I say it in giant, and then I slash his throat and then jump down.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm ready.
Fenrir just had a quick time event to kill a giant.
Playing God of War out here.
All right. You still have movement, Fenrir.
Oh God, where's circle?
Oh shit,
Yeah.
you're right.
Go get up in her
Dog of war.
grill.
It's your turn.
Do it. Do it.
I just fucking run, like jump off of his body right into her range.
And she's like, oh snap.
It's your turn now.
Rassitar.
Giant Slayer, pause.
Let's see. Get me over here so I can see. 10. Let's do something I haven't done in a while. Yeah. Sigrid and Greg will see Russ starting to do something new. He pulls what looks like a little flaming seed from his chest, and he throws it at the giant that's starting to chase him. And out from in the air pops a little fire elemental in front of him, and I'm going to call Scald.
Oh, sick.
Oh no.
Hey, Scald. Haven't seen you in a while,
He
man.
looks like a little flaming tree.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm so happy. Look at him.
And I need Mr. Giant Man to make a dex save.
Oh, it's within range?
Yep, then 10 feet.
All right. 15.
That just barely fails, so 11 fire damage.
Hits him, all right, as he's kind of hovering there.
Yep, and bonus action, Scald, get him! And Scald will shoot his shot. With an at one for Scald.
Oh, poor Scald.
Buddy.
Tiny
That's
fail.
why
table.
He just burnt
Tiny
the
fail
ground.
too.
Is that just a fail? I always forget.
He is
Revealed
disadvantaged.
his intentions, yeah.
No.
Anything else for your
Oh,
Rassitar?
no.
Movement?
That's everything I can do.
Desire.
Dez will, with Mullick, right? Shouting that, will shout back, "The Allfather has said the only one fit to sit on the throne is Hecaton himself, no one else. Who are you to challenge that destiny? And I will let the ice rune glow on my neck, and then I will shroud myself in ice and snow using one of its abilities.
It's not concentration based, is it?
Nope.
All right.
Oh, snap!
Through the
Oh
wall.
no!
Why is he here?
Oh
Through the
no!
Woken up.
He heard me. Oh,
Oh no!
Oh hi.
Oh no!
Oh, hi, Mark.
oh hi, Mark.
Steps through or apparates through one heavy foot, second heavy foot. He looks around, looks behind him at Maul's body, and he screams. And as he does, magic missiles fly in all different directions.
Oh jeez!
I guess he's the one to challenge the destiny. Oh god.
Fenrir, you take 5 force damage. Sigrun, you take 4 force damage. Greg,
Yep, that's
you take 5 force damage.
Ow, ow.
Rassitar, you take 2 force damage. Desire, you take 4.
0 shield.
Do I need to do
You're
something to
using your
maintain
reaction to cast shield?
Yes, sir.
All
The
right.
one extra cool thing about shield.
ping.
Did I lose Aska?
Aska's like right next to me.
Aska's
I'm
right
up.
there. All right, so that was 1, 2, 3,
I'm a painting.
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, so everybody gets 1. So that is 3 force damage, Aska. Alvin, 2 force damage.
Do I need to make a save to keep concentrating?
You do?
Yes.
Yep.
Con save.
For bless, yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be at 10.
Oh, God for that.
Yeah, rip
It's okay.
I
Bless
guess.
was getting forgotten a lot anyway.
Yeah, sure. Oh, I just killed myself. I didn't do
Kill yourself.
But it is.
that. Oh.
That ends his turn. Aska.
I am still restrained. Can I see floaty bitch across the hallway from me?
Can you?
I
can you
see
actually see her
I'm
on the
asking if
map?
I have line of sight. Yes. Yes.
Then yes, I'll say you can just barely see her like cloud-like hair now and then.
Then I will attempt to throw a firebolt at her.
All
Do I
right,
have
go for it.
disadvantage because I'm restrained?
You are restrained, so you have disadvantage on attacks.
Hits me in the back of the head.
Bonk.
You say that.
Bonk.
You say that.
Why?
You are firing through a bunch of allies, Aska. Let's see what
Enemy.
happens
Let's hear it.
Except
Disadvantage.
on your next
Okay.
attack roll.
That's it. That's my turn.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Big boy.
Floats
Nor
through
sweet, no small.
right past Scald.
He actually has to make a
He has to make a dex
check.
and a con save.
He's flying.
It's just in the
It's
area.
just a
It's
spell.
20
The
feet
spell
up by
is
40
if you-
feet radius.
If you're concentrating on a spell, you have to make a con save.
Yep. And he has to make the dex save.
Oh.
It's not being on the ground.
Oh wow.
Oh, I thought it was
So
on
he took
surfaces.
damage.
Oh, you got it.
He does succeed on the con save,
Okay. All right.
so he can still fly.
So it affects flying creatures. They fall.
Yeah.
Is that how that
If
works?
they don't make the dex save. Yep.
All right. All right. Let's see how he does. Oh, that was Blagothkus. Let's see if he had a different modifier. Con plus 10. It was plus 10. Actually has a better one than Blagothkus. Okay, so and then dex save. Let's see if he makes it out. 16.
Nope. He falls prone.
All right, so falls prone here while he's
Gets us.
flying.
It's a sleet storm. Anything can happen.
Don't know how the fuck. Oh wait, when the spell
So he is
falls,
continuously
it's still aloft.
falling.
It can't stop the fall. Higher low. Yeah, it doesn't really say anything. That's a really fucked up spell, but it's very cool.
Ow.
So uses half his movement to stand up, so 30 feet, then flies the remainder 30 out of the area.
Ah, yes. I'm sorry to make you jump through those hoops for no reason.
It's okay. It's all right. It's cool.
He's
Man.
still here.
It's your spell, man. It's your spell, and you made it happen. So, and you held Constitution, right? Because you have shield up. That's right. Okay. Yeah. So from here,
Never
he
just die
is-
to wonderful tunes.
Yeah, is going to start swinging.
Dodge roll, dodge
Morningstar, first attack, Alvin.
Oh wait, I can dodge roll. Alvin
You
is
can?
going to run
As
away.
a reaction.
Yeah.
Just make all the hits hit Asuka. Who cares?
So as he swings,
I got the original.
you move. Does it force somebody? Does it force him to hit somebody else? How does that work, Alvin?
No. It just
he
makes me
moves,
leave without op attacks. Yeah.
When he moves,
He moves
can
into
move.
your space. He can move.
Got it. So yeah, let's see if that swing is going to hit Asuka or Dez. Odd, Asuka. Even, Dez. Come on, mouse. Here we go. So Asuka, 23 to hit.
Let me roll d20.
That's gonna hurt it.
Mirror image be like.
It's an illusion.
Smash is 1 as rocks fly. It's going to swing now at Desire, even though you've got your shield up. So your AC is now...
25.
Ridiculous.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
Swings the third time at Asuka. 18.
That misses.
Just unable to make any attacks, sitting there flying, doing nothing. Alvin, your turn.
Falling in sleet storms and.
Alvin is going to pull out his bow and start loading in 2 arrows at a time as he's using his action surge
All right,
and
all right.
his angry oath bow charge.
Angry boy.
All right.
Just sworn enemy.
Yeah.
Who's the sworn enemy? Say his name.
Bugothicus.
Let's go!
You're still
Are we
blessed,
all
right?
Are we all just gonna dogpile on him?
looking
Is that what our plan is?
You're looking at a fighter who's very mad. You heard him loading 2 arrows at a time.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
So,
man.
But
Your-
chicken gun arrow.
Your 3 of your attacks hit. The 15 does not. Roll your damage. You get sneak attack.
That's the top. And then 1.
Is it both? Jesus Christ, I forget how fucking strong this bow is.
Yeah, it's such a good bow.
26
Yeah,
plus
that's
14.
So strong, he'd
is
rather use the
40.
bow than his entire subclass. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah,
damage?
a little bit.
What's the damage?
22 plus 13 is 35.
All right.
And then plus 5 is 80 damage.
Ouch! No, excuse me?
35.
Sorry, 8-0?
Yeah, 8 0.
Jesus Christ.
So Blagothkus is clad in splint armor and is wielding a morning star and seems to have lightning crackling around him. However, you have declared him as your target, and the oath bow responds, and you sink arrows after arrows into him, and he is visibly shook as you hear the impact of arrows hitting flesh. Anything else for you, Alvin?
God damn.
Nope.
All right.
Screw that one guy in particular.
That's basically what that bow is.
Screw that one guy in particular, and now I can't hit anybody else. Oh no.
I mean,
That's
you
fine.
can. It's just disadvantage.
Yeah.
Asuka, you feel the control that's holding you relax as your body sinks down, and once again you have control as she has decided to turn her attention instead to the danger in front of her, which is Fenrir. She
As I
is,
prefer to be known.
yeah, she is the danger before her.
The angry blood hunter.
And she is going to make 3 Morningstar attacks against you.
Alright.
Oh.
It's a lot of misses.
18, 21.
Even the 21 misses.
You're just dodging, just totally deflecting out of her way.
Blood in the mouth on the claws that are burning. Just that that subtle smell of roasted giant on the claws.
As she also attempts to vanish into the wall. Do you want to take your op attack?
Oh, of course I do.
All right, make it happen.
Oh,
No,
do you have inspiration?
You using it?
I'm gonna use it. If I'm gonna use it. Of course, I'm gonna use it. What is it? A D6, D8?
D8.
D8.
Naturally.
All right, we might have lost Sigrun. Anyway, if it's a D8, I'm gonna go ahead and just. That's a total of 17.
17 hits.
You
Yeah.
can lose
Yeah.
Sigrun. Sigrun's right there.
All right.
Ooh.
For 15.
Yeah.
Again,
Nice hit.
as she like tries to like dodge away, I grab her by her. I assume I can't see the rest of the image, but I assume it's like some type of like Roman sandal. Just grab her, put her foot back down.
Yeah.
You're like, you're next.
She half apparates in
No.
the wall. You stop her the same way that you stopped Maul. She is bloodied. She is badly hurt.
Any fear in the eyes?
Ferocity. You don't see
Damn.
fear. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. All right.
All right.
And yeah, coming
Myrmidon
back. Yeah, coming back into the mix. We got the Myrmidon coming back. It's gonna make its flail attacks against Sigrun. Here
How
we go.
rude.
1, 2, 3. 20, 18, 9.
Okay, one's going to miss. Let me roll for the other ones. D20 for the first one. That is, it hits a mirror image.
I think that's just what you need.
Oh, bye bye mirror image.
But all of those hits missed you.
Yeah, exactly.
So
They all miss.
you are now without your spell. However, that is the end of its turn. Maul is dead. Sigrun, what do you want to do?
Oh shit. Let's see.
Cast mirror image again.
Yeah, I'm really gonna think I'm gonna cast it again. Screw it.
Oh,
That's gonna be handy for later. Yeah, casting my last casting mirror image again. Cause why not? Ching.
All right.
Let's see, what else can I
Such a
do
good
as a bonus? It really is. And that's all I can do for right now. So yep, that's it.
Greg.
Eyes on the prize. I'm going for
Lagothkus?
Lagothkus, yes.
Smite him.
He is
I think
Smite
it's
him,
like-
very-
smite him into next
you are.
phase.
You have
Would be.
flanking
I'd
with
have to-
desire.
Oof,
I have no spell
flanking.
slots.
Flanking
which
with
is an issue,
desire. That sounds like a
Crit!
that sounds like a metal band. Greg,
Either
27.
that or a terrible romance novel.
27.
It was a 19, dude. It was a 19.
So close.
Good job. That's a good one.
11.
All right, 11 damage. Okay.
But wait, there's more. 21.
21 hits.
I seem to have accidentally flanked Desire. Oh no.
For 8 damage.
Desire, yes. And then I will bonus action. Spiritual weapon. Get in there too.
All right.
Hit him with the
Attack.
bunk. I don't think
It doesn't have advantage.
It doesn't.
21 will
21 still
hit.
hits.
21 will hit, though.
21.
Yeah.
Level 2.
We've been over
nobody
this a couple
stops,
times, but I think we've determined that spiritual weapon is not a creature,
Correct.
Makes sense.
so it doesn't get op attacks and it can't flank.
Anything else for you, Greg?
That will be it.
All right, you did some serious damage. Fenrir.
Eyes on the prize.
That's what it gets.
14.
14 hits, just.
That is 15 damage.
Okay.
I guess we're just heading now.
Yep, I guess we're just hitting out. All right.
For
another
19 damage?
He
okay.
don't miss. He don't miss.
All right.
You do have to roll.
and-
You do have to roll really low to miss with these things.
Yeah. And one more time for the people in the back for bonus action. All right.
Hey,
A
for
really
the
good
people
strike
in the
this time.
back. All right.
I'm a
This
person
is,
in the back.
This is 13.
Yeah.
I know how to
nice.
do quick math.
Yeah, she's hurt.
Next time.
Are you staying there?
Just a clarification question. She still has a spear in her, or like a spear on her, right?
No, she has a morning star.
No,
now.
it's gone
She
now.
threw
Oh,
the
she has a
spear.
morning star now.
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
It went
I've got something
through
fun.
Alvin.
I was just about to say
Yeah.
Rip Alvin.
Also,
He just
I've
like
been picking up
bashed
kind of. I've been
the
picking
wall
up some
and then, like,
clues here,
Spear-shaped
but
hole in
it
his
seems like
chest.
they move like 60 feet around at least.
Like
that's their movement speed?
flying. If they're flying or in kind of like a cloud form, they seem to have a lot more
Uh-huh.
mobility. It's when they're walking, they seem to not quite be that far, but faster than the average bear.
All right. That's my turn. I have some thoughts.
All
That's
right, Rassitar.
With the
All right,
blood
let's
puppet
add even
her
more to
after
this
she
fight.
dies.
Maybe.
Let's add even more to this fight. Rattata pulls out his gilded flower, looks behind him, throws it down, and I cast Conjure Fey at 4th level. Summon my Fey spirit.
Conjure Fey. Does that make Scald go away?
No.
Okay.
How it's Papa.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hello.
So, do you have a graphic for this Fey spirit?
You used a Dryad token before, but I don't know if I see it anymore.
Oh, Dryad. Okay, sure, that's fine. And where are you summoning?
She's gonna appear right behind me.
Okay. I'll see if I
What type
can
of mood
add
is she in today?
another token to this map.
She is furious.
Holy crap.
She'd be furious.
I miss
Rah.
Puddle,
I might have
man.
just killed Roll20, guys. All right, let's see.
Oh no.
All right, you should have control over it.
There's kind of a lot of shit going on. on the
There's a
screen.
lot on this fucking
It's a lot.
screen, you guys.
It's a lot.
There's just this yellow bubble that's just there.
Yeah, there's a yellow bubble.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
just bonus action, I tell her to take on Blagothicus, and bonus action, which is a free action, bonus action, I tell Scald to kill the giant. So we'll start with Scald, who's got the disadvantage to shoot this guy. It's a 9 to hit him, so that's nothing doing. And then she will teleport Nothing Personnel Kid behind Blagothicus. And first, because she teleported, first attack has advantage.
Jeez.
25
Man, she's upset.
for 5 piercing and 1 force.
Okay.
The angry damage.
And second hit is a soft 20
Okay.
if she gets flanking.
Yep, I'll give her flanking.
Most beautiful woman
for
I've ever seen.
9 damage.
All right, so that is 15 total.
15, yeah.
All right. Anything else, Russ?
That's everything we can do. Because I am surrounded.
Oh shit.
They are too, it feels like.
Yeah. All right.
Everyone is surrounded.
I was just about to
Everybody's-
say,
Blagothicus is going to use his first legendary action
Oh fuck.
Ah!
One of those, huh? It's
Here
been a
it
while.
comes.
to cast lightning bolt.
Oh gods.
Right.
Which
through,
way?
Through the north. Right, hitting Desire, Alvin, and Aska. I need each of you to make
Oh boy.
dexterity saving. Actually, what is this?
Dex save.
Lightning bolt's a dex save.
Dexterity saving throws.
Desire would know. Snide comment to
And
slide
any-
in.
I'm
And any
dead.
random women in the building.
Really? You're not gonna roll the damage for me? You piece of shit. You're not gonna roll the damage for me?
Too distracted by the dryad.
How fucking dare you?
The
All right,
lightning's like, oh, is that a
One of us
dryad?
can probably roll.
8
Just to...
D6.
Wait, is that a girl? Oh god, it's a girl.
Alright, so the damage is
Oh,
abysmal,
that's-
you guys. Only 24.
No,
And
That's-
Alvin,
Oh!
That's much better than I could've
Alvin
been.
and Aska, you both make your save. So you take half the damage, so you only take 12. However,
Absorb
Dez,
elements to take half.
You take
So I'll
half. You're
take
going to
12
use
as
your
well.
reaction?
Yeah.
Okay. You absorb
Yeah.
elements.
I can't do anything else with it.
I
Desire.
mean, people seem to be phasing in and out, but I
Your
understand
turn.
what you mean.
We'll have Sentinel. Dez will say, Arnhem sees you unfit, and Igeron is right. You are a monster. And then I will take 3 attacks.
First one gets lightning damage if it does anything.
Oh, I'm flanking as
You are
Desire.
with Greg.
Flanking as desired.
There you go.
Ooh, you hate to see that type
So
of
that's a
First attack
12.
misses. First attack misses.
Okay. Second one, 25.
That will hit.
4, 12 slashing.
All right.
Nice.
Third one, 27.
Twice. Yep.
Fourth, 13
All
slashing.
right. All right.
Oh, and you
Cloud
take
giants at all,
villains.
but yeah.
He takes, I think, a D6
D6
of lightning on that the first time I hit, so 4 lightning.
Cool.
If that does anything to a cloud.
Yeah, the lightning seems to have no effect on Blagothkus.
Dang.
That's expected. Somewhat.
Well, yep. That's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, before he's
mad.
going to use his legendary action to swing back at you to hit you with the Morning Star.
Oh no. Jeez.
Yeah, Blagothkus got
I'm
You
not
got
giving
this?
him
Fuck,
flanking.
you don't got
22 to hit.
Yeah, that would it. Oh gosh, I think your image just failed me right there, didn't it? Yeah, it did. So that does hit
22 piercing
for
damage.
0 damage as it is absorbed by ice snow.
Oh. All
That's
right.
right.
So that
Broken ice shard.
that shard,
Mhm.
it's blessing upon you. No effect. So as it is now his turn.
Alright, one more time, shall we?
Yeah, run that shit back, please.
Yeah, he is going to
Sheriff Sub-Zero does. Whoa.
Misty Step. Actually, he's just gonna push first. So Dez, Rassitar. Actually, motherfucking everybody. Until he gets to here, right here. So yeah, that's Dez and Rassitar. You get opportunity attacks if you want to take them.
Yes.
Dez,
since
actually,
it was
you
just my turn.
used your reaction.
It wasn't just my turn though, so I have it back.
It was your turn, yeah, because you didn't use it until.
Smart.
That's right.
That's
Oh,
using action economy.
Would have been
Uh-huh.
advantage
Nope.
because of the flanking as you moved.
No, because he's leaving your space, so there's no flank. But,
Okay, so
10's a miss, a
10.
12 is a miss, right? And then he Misty Steps 30 feet to the opposite side. Takes another step.
You're also a coward.
And releases
Just makes my job easier.
another lightning bolt.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Oh, that shit's about to hurt. Oh, no one's in
Oh,
memory.
no.
I should not have taken the op attack.
We're gonna
Well,
have
my Dryad is.
we're gonna have Fenrir, Dryad, and Alvin. You need to make dexterity saving throws.
Dryad gets +3.
14 for the Dryad.
I should know it's not gonna roll my dice for me. You bastard.
You would think. You would think.
Kazap. Alright, so that is
That
his
shit
second
hurted.
third level. 30.
Dryad,
Fenrir
no.
fails. Alvin fails. How's our resident face spirit? Fails. 30 lightning damage.
She. Good thing I upcast that, otherwise she'd be dead.
Aska, you're up.
All right. Newly freed. Let's see. I will run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then
Kill this man.
Oops, hang on.
Misty Step to here. And I'll
You're just
make
not
two
making my
attacks
job any easier, huh?
against, I'll make 2 attacks against Cloud Lady.
Alright, Fena.
– 26 and 20.
Both hit.
I'm gonna need
Owl
a
and
strength
owl.
save. 2 of them.
That's 12.
Oh, so the first one failed.
So that gives you advantage on the second
Yeah,
attack,
I'm just
right?
gonna see if that
Alright.
no crit. So the damage is 20, 38.
38 total?
38.
Alright. She is badly injured and now down on the ground. You've pinned her down with this Dragon Slayer. Now you see the fear in her eyes, Fenrir.
Let's go.
I'll just say you should have kept me pinned, and then that'll be my turn.
He gets it.
At the end of your turn, Blagothkus says, "We do not die here today, Fena." And he is going to cast a lightning bolt in the exact same place that he just cast it before.
Jesus
So
Christ,
now I need
man.
Aska, Fenrir, Face Spirit, and Alvin to make dexterity saving throws.
It doesn't,
I'm
it doesn't
down.
matter for the face spirit, she's gone.
That is 2
Oh,
death
no.
fails for Alvin.
Wait, what?
Take damage while you're.
Yeah.
Alvin, no.
Well, it wasn't a crit, so it's just one because it's damaged. It's
Oh,
only
yeah,
two.
sh-
but
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
There's only one.
Yeah.
Oh, he used another legendary
You
action.
have to be within 5 feet, yeah.
23. Electricity, fire, and that is a save for Aska and for Fenrir. So cut in half. 11 lightning
Ow.
damage.
Got anything
At
to help
least
me
you-
out, buddy? Nothing. I'm down. Ouch. Resilient hide.
Cracky moment for sure.
Fail mile.
Adog is going to take the disengage action, and he bamps through the wall with a look of concern down the hallway. Alvin, death saving throw.
Bam.
That is 2 fails for you. Fena stands up with half of her movement. And she assumes gaseous form. As she turns into mist. Air Elemental is going to take its last stand here. It is going to make attacks. You're in range, Sigrun, so it's going to continue
fine.
swinging at you. 3 flails. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if it gets its lightning strike back. It's a d6.
Yeah. Let's see what it gets for. See what it gets to.
Does 19 and a 26.
It takes out 2 of my images.
Whoosh, whoosh. And it's unable to inflict any damage upon you as it takes all 3 of its attacks. It is then going to leave your space. Do you want to use your op attack against it, Sigrun?
Yes.
Alright, make your attack.
Sec. Get mine.
Money.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
17,
17.
misses as it floats through the wall.
Okay. I don't know. Well, that was advantage.
You're up,
Let me check
Sigrun.
that. Okay. I'm gonna cast 3rd level healing word on Fenrir and get him back up. Let me just roll that since my.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Alright, but there's... Okay, sure.
I do more damage, so +5. That's 12.
Plus
No.
5.
Mm-hmm. That will do
Still have
it.
movement and an action, Sigrun.
Oh, right. Because that was a bonus action to do that. I will go ahead and close with this. She's gaseous form, right? So, 15, 20. Screw it. I'm gonna go up in this dude's grill. Sorry. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna hit him with Dissonant Whispers. Oh, I can't already. Sorry. I'm just gonna hit him.
Hit him.
Yeah, I'm
Hit
gonna
him.
Go hit him. Gonna go out there and
Bonk.
smack him.
Bonk
dude.
on the kneecap.
Go to giant jail.
1, 2. Neither one hits.
He easily deflects your attacks. Not
'Kay.
quite good enough to get an attack this time.
Yep.
Greg.
My boy Alvin. I will feed him 1. Count it. 1. Lay on hand. And I will
Tried
lay
and
him
true. Tried and
Get
true.
up, friend. The power of the gods flows through you.
Everything's bleeding.
And then do I have? How far is this? She's 30 feet.
It can move 20 feet.
Yeah, I'll move 20. I'll do that in my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn,
Oh, we're
Blagothkus is
so
going
lined
to
up
use
for a lightning bolt.
a legendary action.
We're so lined up right
Jesus.
now. So what? I should have said
Unlimited lightning bolt, man.
unlimited.
They're not
power.
unlimited. He has to upcast though
Oh.
if he's gonna cast it again.
That's so much scarier.
That's-
That's
Uh,
not gonna work. I was about to say that's arguably just worse.
yeah, you guys are in a fucking line. You guys. Just
You guys
lined
are
up.
like the perfect line.
Yeah, we are. Woo. Go.
I don't think
We have to do a
Alvin is
dexterity
even-
check.
not-
Dexterity
It's gonna be
saving throws. Sigrun, Aska, Fenrir, Greg, Alvin, Hike.
See you later, Asuka.
Oh, no, I have the advantage.
Dexterity saving throws.
Yep, and I
Yeah.
had to upcast to 4th level, so this is going to be 9d6.
See you guys
Roll
the next
all,
one.
literally all ones.
Yeah, they're
Fucking
literally all ones. I
god.
consider 35 damage now.
Fucking damn it.
The spell save for Blogothcus here is 15, amigos.
Okay.
So Greg fails. Everyone else saves. So Greg, you take that sweet 17. I'm sorry, you take 35. Everybody else takes
I was gonna
17.
say.
When
Okay.
I hurts my skin, guys, help me.
Fenrir, you're up. Or
Am
are you?
I bad at these two? Let's fair. I'm not.
Hey.
Oh, that was almost a natural 20. That was
Yeah,
so
it's
close.
almost a
Yeah.
gamer
So
moment.
close, Rassitar.
Why do I have a +2? Oh, because I have like 2 saving throw
You
things.
can't
on
die.
two
You're
saving
all-
throws.
okay.
You don't.
Oh, boy.
Destiny. Destiny.
Fenrir down
Is it?
again. No.
You have resistance to death saves.
Asuka down again or not Asuka? Alvin down again?
Oh my
Asuka's also
God.
down.
I died. Yeah, there's 3 of us.
Yeah,
Come on.
see this
Oh,
time.
Just make
both
a
down?
bunch of triplets.
Oh my god.
I'm just like,
Ah,
Fenrir
Fenrir's like.
Can someone help?
Asuka, we need you. I can only do one of you at a time, unfortunately. Asuka!
That's fine. He's the next in the.
9 to Asuka.
Oh, this is ugly.
And at the end of your turn, he shoots a lightning bolt.
I'm waiting for it. I'm freaking waiting for it, dude.
Upcast, we're good.
Then I take a couple more steps closer because
You couldn't
close to
ask
item.
for a better location for lightning bolt to be
I know.
cast, you guys. Like this
Hallway?
is like the
Yeah.
perfect.
It's so good. I love it.
He's not an idiot. He's
throw this at the lady.
My lady.
14 to hit the lady.
and he's fucking
Why'd you
sober.
make him not drunk?
Guys, everything
Yeah,
would
why
have been a
did we do that?
disadvantage. You know, like yeah, it would have been a compromised
We
DC.
tried.
Like,
We try to be civil about it, and now we've learned. Fuck civility.
Yeah, flexibility.
For
Flexibility.
AC is 14, so you hit.
All right, who's your target with 14?
Isn't she?
The lady.
The
Isn't
lady
she gaseous?
Gaseous
fails, so it gets hit with 14 flame. Go ahead, roll the damage.
Yeah, she's got
11 fire damage.
Oh, you got her
Back to
into
human form?
single. You got her into single digits, Rassitar.
Sheesh.
No, human
She
form
is
here.
so badly injured. Blagothka seems somewhat upset by this. Desire, your turn.
Just
I
give him
will.
the middle finger
Move.
before you
Move
die.
so you're not in a straight line.
Yeah.
Get
That's
out
all
of there.
dishonor.
Skull will float behind me and be able to just take the dodge action.
Okay. Oh, I'm
Oh.
sorry, I skipped Scald. Okay.
Just glad.
What are you doing, Dez?
I will move to.
I
decide-
will lightning bolt.
I don't. I literally don't have any spell slots left besides 2 first levels. So,
That's fine. That'd have been
I will put a
Oh, they would've
superior
taken it.
healing potion into Fenrir's mouth for 8d4 plus 8.
Superior.
So it heals me past a fucking
Who's
lightning
rolling
bolt attack.
You can roll it, or
Fenrir
Nah,
can.
that. Oh,
Wait.
okay. 40. Yeah, how much is it? 88 plus or 84 plus.
8d4 plus 8?
all ones
It's
above.
superior,
All
yeah.
ones
It's a good
above.
Yep. So that is out of the bag of holding, and that is
bonus action.
all I can. That is. Oh, it was a bonus action to administer to someone else.
Yeah, always bonus actions. Potions are bonus actions.
Firebolt.
Ba-da-ba-da. Let's fucking go.
That's a tasty potion. All right, Dez. Firebolt at
That's
who
kind
and
of
where?
goddamn delicious.
Blagofgus
Yeah, 25
for
hits him.
14 points.
14. Pff, that hits him, and you see him turn back. He is bloodied.
Oh, bro.
We're almost there. I can taste it.
You guys are gonna have to do the work.
Anything else, Dez? That's it, right?
Is it, sir?
Blagothkus.
More like dead kiss, right?
Begins to bamf through the floor, turning into mist and cloud. Leaving your space, Sigrun.
Yeah, definitely smacking him.
Alright, make your op attack.
Literally kill him in one shot.
I mean, that would be awesome. I'd be the most badass bar
20
bar
hits.
around.
20 hits.
13 bludgeoning.
Shadow round.
You hear bones crack, but he is able to pass through.
Okay.
Aska.
Well then, kill his lady friend. Trick a
Yeah,
potion.
I'm gonna
Stand up.
sink down and punch into her calves.
She's missed, technically, but yeah.
Oh, is she? I thought she got hit by the. Oh, okay.
She is in.
She takes-
She is in gaseous form.
You can still hit her. It's just she's resistant to non-magical damage or something from according to the spell.
I'll try and stab the cloud with my rapier twice.
Fwa fwa.
She has really cool hair, by the way.
It's
She
cloud, literally.
That's why I like it. Looks really good.
Did these
Alright,
hit?
and
I
this
don't
is
know.
magical damage, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
So a total of 31.
with this magical weapon that is designed to slay giants.
Dragons were
I
like,
want to be
damn
a
it!
slaying dragon. So her body rematerializes as that second hit goes through. You hear the first one hit stone, but you know that you're doing damage because as you retract, you see blood. You stab again as she reapparates there. Her body impaled by your rapier. The light leaves her eyes and she falls dead.
Sad that I can't use her to hit her boyfriend.
As you guys catch your breath here, after, let's call this round one, if you will, with Blagoskus and his minions, we're going to end our session.
Oh no,
Is there anyone who's
Yeah,
making death
I
saves?
have 2 failures so far.
Okay.
And there's nothing anybody can
shit.
do
Wait, didn't
before it.
you get back up?
Nope.
Yeah, you guys all left him, and I was like, okay.
Wait, didn't you get back up? No, how-
He
I
got back up and then
I got
lightning
shocked
bolt right
again, and I
back
was like,
lightning
"Oh,
bolt.
shit."
they reset when you get up.
We will find out next week what happens to Alvin.
Oh god, don't do that to him for a week.
Oh, also,
And,
by the way, now I
and-
can't hit anybody.
and yeah, thanks for playing tonight, guys. Whew, that was damn. That was rough. That was tight. Wow, you guys earned your name today with the Blood Moon Guard. Thanks for watching.
everywhere.
Anybody who watched, we'll be back next week, right?
Yep.
We'll see you then. Bye, everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.